Roadco Radio's coverage of the 4A East Regional Finals will start in 2 minutes. The NCHSAA 4A East Regional Championship and coverage on Roadco Radio will start in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Number 2, West Craven. Number 1, Reedsville. We bring you all the action coming up in just 1 minute here on Roadco Radio. The Roadco Radio pregame show will start in 30 seconds as we get you ready for number 2, West Craven, and number 1, Reidsville. One last time at Community Stadium. One last tour day before the final stop on the 2025 Redemption Tour. Tonight, Kendra Harrison, Deontay Neal, Savion Johnson, Michael Smith, and the class of 2026 takes to Jimmy Teague Field one last time with one goal in mind: advancing to a state record 31st championship game. They'll look to do so against number 2 West Craven following a 6 TD performance from signal caller Tyson Broadway in round 4.
Trips on the far side, single receiver near side. It's Neal who gets the football at the 23. Looks near side hash with a juke move, now middle of the field. He's still standing. There's nobody there on the far sideline. There's nobody there on the far sideline for Deontay Neal. He's got a cavalry to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. It's a Penrose car wash. Cooler Ice score. It's the sequel. Deontay Neal. Neal on the far sideline. Whitted in the slot far side. Hatfield near side. Harrison lined up just off a tight end. Standing up. Motion Whitted here near side. Broadway looks from the near side hash, rolls middle of the field, throws off the back foot, wide open, Hatfield, what a throw at the backside of the end zone! A 23-yard strike to Ladon Hatfield, a Penrose car wash, Cooler Ice score.
Man, what a throw. I'm going to tell you what, Broadway is seeing the field absolutely perfect right now. He's throwing all kinds of dimes.
Broadway stands just in front of the Ram logo, throws a beautiful deep ball. Making the catch is Deontay Neal, extending the arm zone for a Penrose car wash Cooler Ice score. 36-yard touchdown. Deontay Neal, beautifully led by Tyson Broadway.
What a dot. You know what? Let's go Madden 26, baby. What an absolute dot by Tyson Broadway to Deontay Neal. Wow.
Here's time to throw. Broadway wide open. Kendra Harrison, a 22-yard touchdown strike from Tyson Broadway. That's number 6 for number 13. And that sets the receiving touchdown mark in a career, surpassing Quayshawn Flippin. 49 career touchdowns for Agent Zero.
Ladies and gents, it don't get better than this. The winner advances to the state championship. It's number 2 West Craven versus number 1 Reedsville. It's the 12-1 Eagles versus the mighty Rams of Reidsville at 11-2. Right here, right now, on Roco Radio and RocoRadio.com. Tonight's game is made possible thanks to our wonderful sponsors, whose passion is to highlight the student athletes on the gridiron and the coaches that help mentor them on and off the field. Coverage of the 4A East Finals is brought to you by Penrose Car Wash, voted number 1 car wash in Rockingham County. Penrose Car Wash at 1509 South Scales in Reidsville has been serving the Reidsville and surrounding area for over 50 years. Established in 1970, this popular venue welcomes everyone. Penrose Car Wash, open 24/7, and find us on Facebook, celebrating our 55th anniversary. Penrose Car Wash, voted number 1 car wash in Rockingham County 3 years in a row. Tonight's game is brought to you by Cooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Cooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayadair at 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. And visit our local Cooler Ice dispenser at Schul's Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reedsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reedsville at 1509 South Scales Street or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Cooler Ice, great tasting, fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations, 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons at Cooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. Coverage of the 4A East Finals is brought to you by Ancora Compassionate Care. When life brings tough moments, you don't have to face them alone. Ancora Compassionate Care has been a part of this community since 1987, offering serious illness care, hospice care, and now compassionate support through their counseling center. Their mission is simple: to be a supportive presence for life's journey. That's care you can count on right here at home. Visit AncoraCC.org to learn more about how they can support you. When comfort matters most, ask for Ancora Compassionate Care by name, just as they are a supportive presence for life's journey. Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support the Reedsville Rams on their journey towards another state championship. Coverage of number 2 West Craven and number 1 Reedsville is brought to you by Shannon Moore and the team at River Lake Homes LLC, your hometown realtors in Rockingham County. Local, experienced, trusted. River Lake Homes LLC represents its real estate clients with integrity and delivers excellent service on the journey to finding your dream home. Serving Rockingham, Guilford, and Alamance counties with over 27 years experience and endless dedication, River Lake Homes ensures your real estate investment is a success. Looking to acquire or sell land, residential or commercial properties? Look no further than your hometown realtors, River Lake Homes LLC, a believer in local community and serving all of its real estate needs. To learn more about how our agents can best serve you, visit RiverLakeHomesLLC.com or call 336-772-3221. That's 336-772-3221 for your hometown realtors. River Lake Homes LLC, local, experienced, and trusted across Rockingham County and the entire Piedmont Triad. Tonight's coverage of the regional championship between number 2 West Craven and your number 1 Reidsville Rams is brought to you by Tri-State Steel in Reedsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom and pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us at our 6,000 square foot, fully stocked retail metal superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. till noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metal superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote today at 336-280-4859. That's 336-280-4859 for Tri-State Steel, a valued community member. We now take you inside the press box alongside Jimmy Teague Field and get you ready for the 4A East Finals. It's number 2 West Craven and number 1 Reedsville right here on Roco Radio and RocoRadio.com.
For the 19th time since 1998, the Reedsville Rams are playing for a regional championship. Here tonight at Community Stadium, Jimmy Teague Field, for the last time for the class of 2026. David Woods, Joe Dexter, we are here for you this regional championship as we bring you East, West Craven, and Reidsville, number 2 versus number 1 here tonight. And last week, David, a script was written. The director, Boogie Broadway, 6 touchdowns as the leader at quarterback for the Rams. Tonight, storms are brewing. It's not snow. That's coming tomorrow. I feel it. Do you feel it?
Oh, I've been feeling it. Yes, sir, I do.
It's the Rams defense ready, Blue Death ready for this one. They'll face a tough foe offensively in West Craven, the Eagles. This is a team that we knew we'd match up with. It would either be in the regional final or potentially in the state championship, depending on where Reedsville landed on the east side or on the west side. This is what it's all about, December football.
I'm going to tell you what, and here I am in David Woods' corner right here, man. I'm posted up in my little section. I mean, we got Kendra Harrison having a pregame party with the whole West Craven team, so to speak, at the 50-yard line. You know, they had a little pep talk with each other before the game gets started. Just have a little conversation here and there. But, man, I'm going to tell you what, last week, you know, Reedsville's offense put on a show. Started with Tyson Broadway, man. You know, he was absolutely electric. You know, he throwing for 6 touchdown passes. And it was something else to watch, man. He was locked in. Then you had Deontay Neal doing Deontay Neal things, doing what he does best, having 310 all-purpose yards to go on top of that too as well. And as a team, you know, they had a great running game. You know, they had 28 carries for 154 yards and a touchdown. All the way around, man, it was working to perfection. And then the defense, man. Let's talk about this defense. They were absolutely on fire. And this is an offense last week that is always tough to stop. I mean, you have to play assignment football. You have to keep things contained because that triple option, that wing T stuff, man, it can really mess with your head a whole lot, especially when they take as much time as they want to running the football. But, yeah, man, tonight, man, it is going to be an air show. I really feel like it's going to be an air show tonight, too, as well. And, you know, they're going to get some run game going with DJ Davis at the helm. But, man, this is going to be something to watch.
Coming up, we'll break down that offense for West Craven. We'll take a look at their defense, and we'll break down your Rams as we get ready for kickoff here at 7 o'clock on your Roco Radio pregame show. We'll have your car needs of Reedsville out-of-town scoreboard. We'll hear from head coach Eric Teague of your Reedsville Rams as well, coming up here in just a bit. Well, it's the holiday season. Last week, it was record-breaking season as Deontay Neal with 2 records, setting the record for total touchdowns in the program history, also setting the record for receiving yards in a game last week. Kendra Harrison becoming the all-time receiving touchdowns leader last week for the Rams as well. Records are nice, but the holiday season, it's about one thing. If you're like me, it's 5 golden rings. If you're a Reedsville Rams fan, it's about 1 golden ring and championship number 24. And as you mentioned, it starts with that defense. How about last week? Gave up 20 points, but held that wing T offense to just 4 yards per carry on 49 rushes. 5 players had 11-plus tackles last week.
I'm going to tell you, man, it all starts with the outside when you're running that wing T. It starts with Kendra. It starts with, our man Thor. Then you work in the interior defensive line, too, as well. You know, they took care of business. They played assignment football like they were supposed to. The linebackers played great. I'm looking at it. I'm not taking individuals into account. I'm taking it as the whole team defensively played a great, fundamentally sound football game against a rough passing. I mean, a rough rushing attack. You know, as far as on offense goes, man. You know, like I said, that wing T. You know, that's the great granddaddy of them all. You know, that they've been running that thing for a long time. and it's still around till this day. But, yeah, man, it was a great defensive game for Reedsville, and they took care of business like they needed to.
Well, the granddaddy was put to rest, and now we take a look at this read option offense. We'll break down a little bit, but one last stat. Sometimes numbers are misleading. You could have looked at the stats and said Reedsville gave up 219 rushing yards last week. Well, they played contained defense. One run over 15 yards last week.
Oh, that's what you're supposed to do, especially with an offense like that. They did get around, as far as their little counter runs and their quick tosses. They did gain positive yardage on that. But for the most part, Reedsville done a great job against the offense, that's can be pretty complicated. It's very simple, but can be very complicated to stop at the same time.
Before we shift to West Craven and their vaunted offensive attack, let's take a look at the super secondary of Reidsville and what they've done this year. First, let's look at the postseason. They've gotten 7 interceptions here in the postseason in 3 games, 482 passing yards, given up just 161 per game. This team, as a secondary this season, averaged giving up just 103 passing yards per game. 7 of the 12 opponents they faced went without a passing touchdown. 9 of the 12 opponents they faced went with more interceptions than passing touchdowns, with 17 interceptions on the season and 37 pass defenses. Less than 50 passing yards for the opposing team happened 7 of the 12 games, and 9 of the 12 games, less than 150 yards were given up, and just gave up multiple pass touchdowns twice this season. Teams had more touchdowns than interceptions just twice this year.
Yep, and I think the secondary is going to be very, very key tonight. There's a stat that I had crossed, for DJ Davis. We're going to talk about him just a little bit later. But, man, his stats are absolutely fantastic. But there's a stat that I had circled big time. For his career, he's got 29 interceptions. He's a gunslinger. So he's going to throw it, from what I've seen in tape, he's going to throw it in double coverage. He's going to throw it in triple coverage. He's going to try to fit that football, into places that, he shouldn't be throwing it into. So our secondary is going to be very key tonight. If they can get some interceptions here or there, get some turnovers from this West Craven offense, man, we're going to be in very good shape tonight.
It'll be just like last week on third down and longer, keeping long distances on drives. This defense on third down this postseason, 7 for 32 against opposing offenses, holding them to 22%. On fourth down, just 2 for 10. Last week, 4 for 8 on third down with Central Davidson, and 2 for 3 on fourth down. Other than that, it was virtually unidentifiable, the number of fourth downs and third downs that teams have not been able to convert on those drives. So this defense is what it's all about. We wanted to start there tonight and talk about what they've done. For me, the standouts on defense, we talked about that what they did last week, and I think that Coach Mars and Coach Martin and Coach Knowles, you're talking 100 years experience coaching between those three on the defensive side. You throw in Coach Teague with the safeties as well. I think their plan last week bodes well to this week against the top read option offense in the state, one of the best in the state, which we'll break down in just a second. But for me, the standouts defensively, we knew what Anthony Peel was going to do. We knew what Joker was going to do. We knew what Savion Johnson was going to do. Cadence Pruitt, we knew what he's going to do, and he continues to pile up. But for me, it's been Kendre Harrison on the defensive side that has been a huge factor for this defense in the postseason.
And with his size, being 6'7", about 240 pounds, he needs to get back there. He needs to be that other guy that can wreak havoc in the backfield, man. And I'm going to tell you, with his quick step that he has, and he's, just kind of just sweeping away these offensive tackles out there, man. He's been taking care of business and doing what he's supposed to do on defense. I know that we love the flashy catches and this and that and the other. But hey, man, you got to play defense if you want to make it deeper, and especially tonight if you want to make it to the state championship. But he's done a great job all the way around, and during the playoffs, done what he's supposed to do, wreaked havoc with Cadence Pruitt at the same time, and took care of what he's supposed to do and took care of business.
My partner David Woods doesn't know what it's like to have books on a bookshelf, but the Reedsville defense has 2 top-tier bookends in Kendre Harrison this postseason. 23 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 2.5 sacks, and 16 hurries. And Cadence Pruitt, number 18, this postseason, he's had one heck of a run in 3 games, all with 10-plus tackles, 37 tackles in total, 10 tackles for loss, 4 sacks, and 17 hurries this postseason. For number 18, 51 hurries on the season. It's the Reedsville Rams, the West Craven Eagles, number 2 versus number 1 here in the 4A East Finals at Community Stadium, Jimmy Teague Field. Thursday night football, it's the number 1 seed, the number 2 seed. With the win, the Rams could advance to a record 31st state championship. This is their 19th regional championship appearance since 1998. For West Craven, it's their first appearance in the regional championship since 2008. Joe Dexter, David Woods with you on the call. Coming up, we'll have head coach Eric Teague, but let's talk about this Reedsville offense. What did you like that you've seen so far this postseason?
I'm going to tell you what, man. I really feel like, the first game, they threw it a lot more. They threw it a lot more, and I think Coach Teague knew that, hey, we got to get back to our bread and butter. We got to get back to our counter. We got to get back to our runs, because that's what starts this offense altogether. And then the second game came around, and then they started running it more. Plenty of carries. I think they had, over 200 yards rushing in the second game. And then the third game, they've been very respectable with running the football a whole lot more and opening up things in the offense. But I'm going to tell you what, man. Tyson Broadway, he's having a great playoff run. Just seeing the field really great. Not throwing it in places that he should. He's looking downfield each and every throw. Like I said last week, that's college football right there. That's a college game at the next level stuff. He might be getting pressured from the left or to the right, but he's pushing it upfield and trying to eyes upfield each and every time, trying to figure out, hey, what's my throw going to be? Am I going to hit my check down? And if it's not there, he takes off, gets what he needs, gets out of bounds. But, as far as that goes, man, he's had a great playoff run and look to continue that tonight.
Tied the record last week for touchdowns in a game with 6, 13 for 18, 370 yards and 6 touchdowns, a 72% completion percentage. So far this postseason, 31 of 57, 607 yards, 9 touchdowns, and just 1 interception on the season. Offensively, David mentioned the numbers rushing the football here in the postseason. An uptick for the Rams, 89 rushes, 680 yards and 7 touchdowns. They're averaging 8 yards per carry on the ground. A lot of that having to do with the use of Deontay Neal running the football here more in the postseason. A lot of it having to do with the stepping up game of the bruiser Keyshawn Henry alongside the senior Michael Smith in the running game, and the offensive line being prepared and ready for a heavier rushing attack in this postseason. The Rams with 25 pass plays per game versus 30 rush plays per game in the regular season, 26 rush plays per game to 22 pass plays per game. So getting more plays in here in the postseason as well, more explosive plays for the Reidsville Rams. It is round number 5, the finals of the 4A East region. Number 2, West Craven, and number 1, Reidsville. We'll talk about that West Craven offense when we come back here in just a bit. But first, let's hear from head coach Eric Teague of your Reidsville Rams. It's Roco Radio pregame show as we get you ready here for these regional final matchup between West Craven and Reidsville. We're joined with Rams head coach Eric Teague. Coach, looking to advance to a record 31st state championship, but you don't care about that tonight. It's all about what's in front of the field. We'll start there. What do you see with Western Craven? We'll start with their offense.
Yeah, it always starts with their quarterback. He has 1,000 yards rushing and 2,000 yards passing, and he was that's kind of been who he's been over his career. I mean, he was there, kind of who they went through last year. Also, even though we were in the West and they were in the East, we didn't see much of them. Definitely didn't see them on film, but just when you keep up with teams, you hear about certain guys. So their offense kind of starts with him, but then they also have playmakers all around them. I mean, they have a lot of team speed. They got some underclassmen that can really run. They got 18, I think, is their leading receiver, can really go make plays. We've seen like highlights and things like that where he's making one-handed catches and diving catches, things like that. And then the guy that's single receiver, number 10, has got a bunch of yards. When they see him matched up one-on-one with somebody, they take some shots down the field with him too. So our defense has got to be sound in pass coverage, and then, like we always say, best pass coverage is our pass rush. So our front four has really got to get after the quarterback, make him uncomfortable, make him throw off time and off platform, and not let him be comfortable out there and find open guys. When you look at your defense this postseason, holding opponents to 161 passing yards, 7 interceptions from the secondary in this postseason, and rushing-wise holding
opponents at 3.9 yards per carry. Overall, your defense this postseason, how has that led to what you expect tonight?
Yeah, we always say, and we look at all those banners in our team room, that none of those happen without great defense. So it always starts with defense. We always preach 11 gold hats flying to the football. So they gotta read their keys. It was defense is big last week. We knew to be successful last week, we had to try to steal a possession somewhere in the game, and we ended up getting a fumble on the very first drive, and that was big momentum-wise, and we pretty much held the momentum for most of the game after that. So defense is big. If they can make some stops and get us some good field position, that sets our offense up to be successful, and they've done that a lot this postseason.
Defensively, some guys have stood out, the guys that we know and we mentioned, but some others this postseason I think that have really played well. I'll start with JoJo Samalu. I think defensively for you, he stepped up. He had 11 tackles last week, and he's had several – I think he's had 2 or 3 double-digit tackle games in the postseason. Yeah,
we had several of our outside linebackers graduated last year, and we were – looking for some guys to step up. So him, especially being a sophomore, again, just a really good athlete. He's a very smart kid in the classroom and on the football field. So he's made a lot of plays over the course of the season. So he does a good job at outside backer, and then also will be a good running back for us somewhere down the line.
Coach, class of 2026, I know this isn't a time to think, but to look back at what they've done. This is their last game here at Jimmy Teague Field in Community Stadium. What do they mean to you, and what does this moment mean to you to be able to be a part of it? These two guys, you celebrated this afternoon, Kendre Harrison signing his letter of intent to Oregon. Just what has it meant, and what does the night like tonight mean to you?
Yeah, every senior group is different, and every senior group is special, so they all have their own story. I mean, I remember their freshman year coming up. It was the year after COVID. A lot of uncertainty just in the world in general, so that's kind of where their high school career started. And then that year, several of them, either their freshman or sophomore year, were with us on varsity, had experience in those 2 state championship game appearances, one losing to East Duplin and then going to win it the year after that, their sophomore year. So they have a lot of experience. They've a lot of varsity experience, a lot of experience in big-time games. So we've relied heavily on our senior experience throughout this whole year.
And we do a lot of talking, and rightfully so, about Deontay Neal and Kendre Harrison, but there's several other senior leaders on this team that have been imperative. Savion Johnson, Anthony Peel, Frankie Galloway come to mind. Just overall as a class, what have you seen from these guys?
Yeah, most of those guys, like I said, they got some type of experience their freshman and sophomore year, and then if they weren't starters, they were 8-quarter guys, or they got a lot of experience. They kind of led our JV team when they were underclassmen, and then we looked for several of those guys to step up and be leaders last year after winning the state championship and losing a really good senior class that year. We looked to a lot of those guys as juniors, and then that's just carried over to their senior year, just to see them grow from freshmen, whether they were JV players or varsity, to this point. It's always seems like a flash, but 4 years goes by before you know it.
Let's talk about the offense. Last week, Tyson Broadway was 13 of 18, 370 yards, 6 touchdowns. In the postseason, 9 touchdowns to just 1 interception. How imperative in the passing game has it been for you? We know the guys can make plays, but everybody's taking care of the football right now.
Yeah, it's big. Turnovers and explosive plays are always 2 key stats to win in big games in any football game, really. So we saw that with Ali 2 years ago. Can't remember his touchdown, but I think he threw 0 interceptions in our playoff run those 5 games and like 20-something touchdowns, I think. So when your quarterback is taking care of the football, not trying to force things, and then he's still taking shots down the field when we have an opportunity to, but then he's still also taking what the defense gives him, that helps your offense, and then also opens up some stuff to be able to run the ball a little bit when your quarterback's making good decisions.
Pacing that explosive play is the running game that has averaged 8 yards per carry this postseason, 227 yards per game. How much more have you leaned on that offense running the football in these games where you either win or you go home?
Yeah, when it gets cold, you always kind of, at any level, really say you got to be able to run the ball and stop the run, kind of where it starts. It's not 7-on-7 in the summer anymore. You can just drop back and nobody's coming after you. You can throw it all around the place. So you got to be able to run the ball. We got several guys that we can count on to run the ball. Mike Smith's had some good games. Sophomore Keyshawn Henry runs hard. It's hard to bring down with one defender. And then even what we've seen Deontay do, I mean, we get in a tight spot, you can pretty much bet on Deontay is going to get the ball at some point or another. So He's really explosive and elusive back there when he's at quarterback, or we're handing it to him on a jet sweep or a quick screen, things like that. So you gotta, at this point in the year, you gotta lay it on the line and go with your best stuff, go with your best guys, and see if they can go win the game.
West Craven will present a read option offense, and DJ Davis, the quarterback, is probably one of the best in the state at selling that read option. What's your message, and what have you guys been working on this week to that defensive line and the linebackers to be able to make the right read and stay with the play?
Yeah, similar to last week. I mean, just the defense, especially those front 7 guys. I mean, they got to read their keys that we've been practicing all week. They can't come flying up the field, can't run by the ball carrier, things like that. So they got to squeeze, take the ball out of the air, and trust that their responsibility is their responsibility. And then if the ball goes away from them, then there's going to be one of their teammates is going to be there, and we got to have 11 gold hats run to the football. So it's just trusting their teammates and then doing their responsibility, and then it's going to take all 11 of them to be successful. He
said Coach Eric Teague of your Reedsville Rams, 11-2, looking to advance to the state championship game tonight with a win over West Craven. Good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
That's head coach Eric Teague here on your Roadco Radio pregame show. Roadco Radio, RoadcoRadio.com. It's number 2. West Craven at 12-1 overall on the season, 5-0 on the road against your Reidsville Rams, 11-2 on the season, looking to advance to their state record 31st state championship. Joe Dexter, David Woods bring you the call here tonight, just about 8 minutes away from kickoff. Let's take a look at the West Craven Eagles a bit closer. We'll start on offense. It starts, it ends, it begins, it's in the middle. The plot is DJ Davis here tonight for West Craven, number 6, the quarterback, 6'1", 195 senior, over 50 touchdowns in his career, throwing the football on 1,900 rushing yards in his career, plus the passing game, what he's done these playoffs, 555 yards, 9 touchdowns, and just 1 interception in the playoffs, over 4,000 passing yards in his career.
Yeah, so break it down by the numbers. In the playoffs this year, he's 28 of 47, 60%. He's thrown 555 yards passing, another 378 on the ground. He's got 9 passing touchdowns and 5 touchdowns rushing. I'm going to tell you what, this dude is absolutely electric. He's a game changer. He's very elusive when he gets out in open field and takes off running. I'm going to tell you what, though, he is something else, and you kind of got to pick your poison tonight. What do you want to do? Do you want to get him out of the pocket, which is what I would want to do, or do you want to try to keep him contained and keep him, throwing the football? I want to put as much pressure as I can on him tonight and just have him running for his life. Eventually – he does have a tendency now. He's a great athlete, don't get me wrong. I would love to have the 121 touchdowns in his career that he's had. I would give anything to have that. But at the same time, when he got that read option going, there's been a couple of issues, handing the ball off, keeping it, who's going to keep it, who's going to take care of it. There's been some fumbles. There's been some interceptions. Now, like you said, he does like to, throw it into places that he shouldn't. So there's going to be some times to where these defensive backs of Reedsville can have some chances for some turnovers. But all around, man, he's a great athlete, and they got plenty more to come, outside of just DJ Davis.
You look at DJ, too, and for me, as an Ohio State Buckeye fan, I go right back to head coach Urban Meyer and that read option offense. What you'll see tonight, you'll see 4 wide. You'll see 3 bunched on the far side. They'll run pitches and read option trick plays to try and get to the outside edge. What they'll also do is they'll use that slot receiver as their running back in the read option. And, yes, Davis has made a couple mistakes in the read option. But there's no doubt he is really good at reading the crashing defensive ends and making the right decision whether to go in the interior with the running back, whether he finds the edge or whether he himself finds the interior and goes with a big run.
And I'm going to tell you, whether you're Kendra or whether you're Cadence Pruitt, you cannot run yourself out of this play or out of any kind of read option, because if you do, they're going to burn you all day long. So you got to try to keep contained as best as you can. You try to keep things in front of you, and eye vision, eye coordination, man. Just make sure you're paying attention of who's getting that football each and every time, because like you said, they're going to motion a lot of slot receivers, and they're going to use them as far as the run game goes. From either left to right, like you said, they're going to have some trips, they're going to have some screens. But one thing they always do that I've seen a lot is they always have a check down for him to have that, last go around if they need some kind of check down just to pick up some easy yards. But, it's going to be an all-around great ball game tonight. You're going to have athletes all over the place for both teams. It'll be fun to watch.
Tonight's captains, we start with the visiting West Craven Eagles in their white uniforms with blue numbering and lettering and red trim around the lettering, red pants as well for West Craven. Their captains tonight, Caden Seamster, the tackle, the senior, 6'3", 235. DJ Davis, the quarterback. Emmanuel Miller, who is second in the 4A in sacks, the senior at 6'1", 240. And also captain tonight is John Morris, the tackle, the senior, for West Craven. The Reedsville Rams in their blue uniforms with gold lettering and numbering, white trim, and gray pants tonight, the traditional golden domes. Their captains tonight are the seniors, Kendra Harrison, Deontay Neal, Anthony Peel, and Chris Cobb. As they meet at midfield, we bring you your coin toss here in just a second. We'll let you know who gets the ball first here tonight in this pivotal regional final matchup between number 2 West Craven and number 1 Reedsville. West Craven wins the toss. They will defer to Reedsville. So the Rams will get the ball to start this one off. All right, some keys to the game tonight. We talked about the offense. One guy I want to mention for West Craven is number 18, Xavier Cuthbertson. Cuthbertson has had one heck of a year. That's going to be a tough one to spit out this game, but 42 receptions, 960 yards, 9 touchdowns. They'll use him in a myriad ways.
Oh, yeah, there's going to be him. There's going to be Jeremiah Leah, who's got, 30 catches for 660 yards, another 12 touchdowns. And he will also be held, as far as the kick return and punt return. Terrell Dixon, he's going to get in on the Russian attack. Most of these guys that we're calling out right here, they're either going to be in the Russian attack or they're going to be in the pass game. Some way or another, they're going to get in on the action as well. As a whole team combined, they got over 2,088 yards passing, and they got 2,600 yards or over 2,600 yards, running the football. They love to run the football. They'll run the football all day long if they need to. I think this is the kind of offense that they're going to take what they can get. If you're going to give them the run game, they're going to take the run game. If you're going to give them the pass game, they'll take the pass game.
Here comes Caden Spruitt and the Reedsville Rams here on the near side as we get ready for the first quarter. West Craven on the far side introduced before your Reedsville Rams. It's the 12-1 Eagles, the 11-2 Rams. The winner advances to the state championship game next week. Kendra Harrison goes to a kneel. Here on the near side with a prayer, looks up to God as we get ready for this key matchup. Congratulations to Kendra today, signing his letter of intent to attend the University of Oregon. But tonight ain't about personal accolades. Tonight is about one goal, advancing with a chance to continue on the redemption tour, the final stop, the state championship for ring number 24. The Rams are ready for this one, jumping up and down, gathered alongside defensive coordinator Doug Mars as the special teams unit takes the field, and we get ready for this game. Glad to have you along here on Roadco Radio and roadcoradio.com. The Rams have scored 40 or more points in every single win this season. Game time temperature 42 degrees, dropping to about 39 degrees by the end of this one. A storm a-brewing. School already canceled for tomorrow with snow in the air, but there's a feeling of championship football in the air here tonight. The kick will go right to left. West Craven. Philip Snyder will kick it off to the Rams. Galloway back there to return, as well as Deontay Neal in the middle of the field. Galloway on the far side, and Demarion Whitted here on the near side. Neal with 3 punt return touchdowns and 3 kickoff return touchdowns in his career, averaging 34 per return this season. They're not going to go that way. It's going to go right to the 30. Jumping down on the football near side is Jordan Robinson for the Rams. It'll be at the 34-yard line for Reedsville, left to right. For this Rams offense, averaging 391 yards per game. This postseason, 680 rushing yards, 227 per and 8 per carry, 257 passing yards per game in the postseason, 771 yards total. It'll be Boogie Broadway leading the way for the Rams here in the regional finals. Left to right for Reedsville. 1st and 10 from the 34. We'll see that 4-3 defense. And at times a 4-2-5 from West Craven. Inside zone run on the first play of the game. It'll be to number 20, the bruiser, Keyshawn Henry, for a gain of a couple.
Man, that was a pretty good first play by Reedsville right there. They ran counter. So what they do right here, that's a 4-2-5 that West Craven was running. So you had, they were playing 6 guys up on the line, and you had, four defensive line, two linebackers. You had that safety shaded over to that trips.
2nd down and 6 from the 36-yard line. Left to right for Reedsville. Fake the inside zone run to Henry. Almost picked off, but caught by Kendra Harrison. Middle of the field, past the 50-yard line to the 47 for the big man, Agent Zero.
Boy, I'm going to tell you what, that was a great catch, but oh so dangerous. Broadway, he fit that ball in there. I mean, it was this close to being picked off. Great catch by Kendra.
Reedsville's offense giving West Craven a taste of their own medicine with the read option here on the first drive. 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line, past midfield. Left to right for the Rams. Hard snap from Broadway, draws the yellow flag. It'll be offsides. They'll make it on the defense.
And I'm going to tell you what, partner, with getting this offense going for Reedsville, I want to see them run the football, but I'm telling you, I feel like we can take advantage of their secondary tonight and really get this pass game going.
Place the ball at the near side hash at the 42 after the penalty. 1st and 5 for Reedsville, left to right. 3 receivers set, 2 receivers far side, single receiver near side is Whitted. He motions here to the near side from the far side. On the sideline, throwing on the run, out of bounds. Broadway, incomplete, intentionally getting it out of bounds. Looked like everybody was covered downfield. Of course, Kendra's trying to grab that one on the sideline, but incomplete. 2nd down and 5. This is a West Craven offense giving up just 32 points all postseason, 11 points per game. Led up front by Caden Seamster with 12 sacks, number 3, 4th in the 4A. And inside at the 3 tech is Emmanuel Miller with 14.5 sacks, which ranks 2nd in the 4A. 2nd down and 5 from the 42. In the gun, 3 receivers far side, single receiver near side, single back in the backfield. Fake the counter, throw it in the slot, and that one again was almost picked off the hands of number 21, Landon McCarty. Incomplete.
So right there, partner, you had your cornerback. He was way over here on this single receiver side by itself. He was out of place. So if I was Broadway, I should have seen that as quickly as possible and should have hiked that. That was basically a trips left, but that was a 3 receivers on 2 defenders right there. He could have had something.
Neal and Harrison on the far side. Single receiver near side is Galloway. The up back is Peel. And a single back in the backfield is Henry alongside Broadway to the left side. Now they're going to have to call timeout. The play clock at 8 seconds. And a timeout from Reedsville, I believe.
Oh, they're pointing at something.
They're pointing at something back. Oh, it's the lights back.
Please turn the car lights off in the parking lot. Thank you.
Car lights behind the end zone. Stops the game. So no timeout. It's 3rd down and 5. The play clock was at 8 seconds. Resets to 25. Now starts. Just underway. First drive of the game. Nothing score. 3rd down and 5 from the 42. Handed off inside zone. A flag before Henry can break past the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a false start on the Rams offense. So 1st and 10, or make it 3rd and 10, from just in front of midfield to the 47-yard line. Rams already set to run this play, far side. It's Whitted and Neal in the slot. 3 receivers set. Man in motion is Hatfield. Near side. Neal in that quarterback it is. He looks up the field. He's hit hard at the 46-yard line. It will not be enough for a first down. It'll set up 4th down and 7 for Reedsville. Good contain there up front. McCarty with the stop. Emmanuel Miller, the 3 tech, got in there to stop Deontay Neal on the scramble. 4th down and 8 from the 47.
I'm going to tell you what, partner. You got to go for this thing. You got to be aggressive tonight.
Hatfield and Whitted far side. Near side is Neal. Broadway back in at quarterback. Single back in the backfield. Heavy up front. Standing up is Harrison at tight end on the far side. Line the ball up in the near side hash. Broadway steps back, throws, middle of the field, jumping up. It's through the hands of Harrison and picked off by Wes Craven. Near sideline, it's Cuthbertson to the 30 and out of bounds at the 26. Xavier Cuthbertson with the interception on the first drive of the game. 9:55 to play here in the first quarter. Wes Craven takes over offensively for the first time tonight. 0-0 score. So here comes Wes Craven's offense in scoring territory at the 26-yard line, right to left. In that read option look led by DJ Davis at quarterback. 363 yards per game for this vaunted attack. 202 on the run, 161 per game in the air. Right away, it'll be a 4-wide look. Davis has Person Jr. to the right side. Hands it off to Cuthbertson on the end around. Looking for room with a stiff arm. Deontay Neal will make the stop after a gain of a couple. Actually make that Savion Johnson, the senior, with the tackle. It'll be a gain of about 3. Good read of the play by the linebacker and the senior Johnson. 2nd down and 7. Interception for Cuthbertson on the first drive for Reedsville. Puts them in scoring territory right to left. From the 23, 2nd down and 7. 0-0 score here in the first quarter. 9:23 on the clock. We'll see a 5-wide set, making it a 4-wide set. 3 receivers near side, single receiver far side is Cuthbertson. Person Jr. gets it on the counter. Off the far side, hash brought down by AP and Derek Lyons, but near the first down marker, it's going to be just short. 3rd down and 1 inside the 20.
And I'm going to tell you what, that was just a quick read option right there. You know, that read option game that Wes Craven has tonight, man, it is very dangerous. They have to, like I said, be very eye disciplined, you know, see who's getting the football and try to keep everything contained as much as you can.
Place it on the far side hash at the 17. 3rd down and 1 for Wes Craven after the interception. DJ Davis in the gun. 3 receivers near side. Single receiver far side is Lee. Person Jr. to the left side. Now motions as a receiver. It's a QB run. Jumping forward is DJ Davis. Churning and getting the first down, it looks like, by spot of the officials. To the 15. First down, Eagles.
And that's what they'll do. Like, they'll motion a guy. They'll run that trips, but they'll motion a guy, and they'll keep him as far as a quarterback run design. He's going to get a lot of carries tonight for sure.
Antoine Jones lines up at receiver here near side. A man in the slot as well. It's a 4-receiver set. Single back in the backfield is Person Jr. to the left side of DJ Davis. 5 up front for Wes Craven. Man in motion, and we'll have a whistle on the play. The man in motion was number 22, Amari Sumner. From the far side, it'll be false start on the offense. So 1st and 15. Push them back to the 20-yard line. On your car needs of Reedsville out-of-town scoreboard, Clayton leads Cardinal Gibbons early 7-0 thanks to Jonathan Hatley in the comments for letting us know. Let us know where you're listening in from across the state in our comments section. 1st and 15 after the false start penalty at the 20-yard line of Reedsville. Right to left for Wes Craven. It's Person Jr. to the left side, and now we'll have a timeout from Wes Craven. With 7:32 to play here in the first quarter and a 0-0 score. First drive for Reidsville, an interception for Xavier Cuthbertson. Tonight's game brought to you by our wonderful sponsors, Penrose Car Wash, Cooler Ice, as well as Shannon Moore and the team at Riverlake Homes LLC, Tri-State Steel in Reidsville, and Ancora Compassionate Care. Penrose Car Wash, voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County. Penrose Car Wash at 1509 South Scales in Reidsville has been serving the Reidsville and surrounding area for over 50 years. Established in 1970, this popular venue welcomes everyone. Penrose Car Wash open 24/7 and find us on Facebook celebrating our 55th anniversary. Penrose Car Wash voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County 3 years in a row. Jeff Webster says he's listening in from the Dave Doran studios. The studios of Jeff's Jammy Jams. 1st and 15 from the 20. After the interception, Cuthbertson in motion, far side. Throw it quickly in the slot. That goes to Lee at the 10-yard line. Far side, just off the hash, inside the 10 at the 7.
And that's what they do, man. These receivers do a great job for West Craven of just sitting inside his zone and just finding open grass. That was easy pitch and catch on a curl route.
So after the penalty, a big catch from Jeremiah Lee makes it 2nd down and 2 from the 8-yard line. Make it about 2nd and 3. They need to get to the 5th inside the 5. 3 receivers near side. Single receiver far side is number 10, Jeremiah Lee. DJ Davis to the left side is the tailback, Person Jr. Rams showing blitz, middle of the field, fake the handoff, Davis flushed out of the pocket. Here comes the pressure from Harrison. Getting away is DJ Davis to the far side, 1st down with a shake to the 3-yard line on the far side pylon side. Over pursuit on the near side from the Rams led to DJ Davis getting open on the far side and darn near scoring.
And that's what he does, man. He just makes things, makes plays out of nothing. And he should have been sacked right there, but he avoided that and picked up positive yards for a 1st and goal for West Craven.
So at the 3, place the ball on the far side hash. Nothing score. 6:20 to play here in the 1st quarter. First possession for West Craven. They got it on an interception from Xavier Cuthbertson on the first drive for Reedsville. Now marching inside the 5 at the 3. Davis all alone in the backfield, heavy up front, looking for that QB run. You saw it all over tape, as did Blue Death, Jaquez Tynes, Devontae Campbell, and everybody up front getting to DJ Davis. A loss of a couple on the far side. It'll be 2nd down and goal from the 6. Make it the 5-yard line, far side hash, loss of 2 on the play. Campbell and Tynes line up front.
All right, partner, you're going to get the same formation again.
Several up front here near side. Davis takes a snap, low snap. It's a reverse. Now a throw from Person Jr. to the far side end zone, covered by 3 is the intended receiver. Seamster, and incomplete. Great coverage out there by Whitted. Jordan Robinson as well as Derek Lyons.
That was a little trickery right there. They tried to go with the little razzle-dazzle, and everything was covered up really good by the Blue Death defense of Reedsville.
Brood Medusa in the comments says, listening for my daughter's Christmas concert at Rockingham County High School. We won't tell her. Don't worry, we won't tell her. That's where I was supposed to be tonight, too, at Stoneville Elementary for my daughter's Christmas performance. Tides will get here to the sideline as they'll go less heavy up front. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 10. Davis looking to throw. Here comes the pressure from Kendra Harrison and Cadence Pruitt bringing him down. Far side hash past the 20 at the 26.
Man, oh man, that was just absolutely 2 bull rushes coming from both sides, Kendra and Cadence Pruitt. Man, what a great stop right there. Now we're looking at a 4th down. This is a big-time 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Actually, 3rd down.
Well,
3rd and 22. 3rd and 22 from the 22-yard line. 3rd and goal. 3 receivers near side, single receiver far side. Fumbling the ball is Cuthbertson, but he'll take it. It's Sumner actually with the carry. Hit hard at the 15-yard line. Near side hash by Blue Death. Jojo Samalu had 11 tackles last week. A big one there at the 15. Place the ball at the near side hash. It will now be 4th and goal from the 15-yard line.
All right, here comes the kicker, Philip Snyder in. The 5'10 junior, 160 pounds.
Line the ball at the near side hash. At the 22, a 32-yard field goal. Clean snap, it's high, brought down, end over end, far side. It floated for just a second, it will not go through. Sat in front of the field goal post and just did not get through. Nothing. 3:54 to play here in the first quarter. Reidsville will get a second chance on offense.
All right, partner. I think we need to get back to this run game. We really need to go run heavy this drive right here. Try to get some, some carries. See what we can do right here, because I think your defense is spread out. They're playing a 4-2-5. And they kind of shade that safety over to wherever the strong side is for, trips or deuce.
Wingman for Reedsville on the far side. Harrison lined up at tight end with his hand in the ground. Run on the counter for Henry, and it's closed right away by one of the best defensive players in the 4A, Emmanuel Miller. From that 3-tech, man, he's undersized drastically. At the college level, probably play on defensive end, but he is a menace in that 3-tech spot.
And he will, man. He gets off really quick, and he sheds that, that block really quick, too, as well, and gets back there in the backfield.
The lineup 4 up front. Rams look at 2nd down and 11. Broadway calling out the defense to his tailback, Henry. 3 receivers bunched up far side, single receiver near side for the Rams. Take this snap, looking far side is Broadway. Throws, Harrison, turns, makes a catch on the sideline, far side 40. Breaks 2 tackles. He's carrying 3 men, now out of bounds at the 44. Put the team on your back, Agent Zero.
And there we go, partner. That ought to get Broadway going right here. That was a very nice throw by him. That was almost in double coverage, and he put it just right in the spot where only Kendra could get it.
Harrison put the big paws up, turned his shoulder, looked at the ball as it hit his hands, and made the play. 1st and 10 from the 47. Just in front of midfield, left to right for Reedsville. 3 receivers bunched up here near side, single receiver far side. Motion Neal into the slot here near side. Rolling that way is Broadway on the snap. Stands on the near side hash, now to the sideline 40. Thrown and batted away by 2 Eagles defenders.
Man,
incomplete.
I'm going to tell you what, partner. Deontay had his guy beat by at least 4 or 5 steps, and I'm like, he couldn't do nothing about that. I mean, he was getting pressured. He had to roll out to his right. Deontay was on the left-hand seam right there, but man, he was open.
2nd down and 10 from the 47-yard line, far side hash. Angie says she's listening and cheering from the Ancora Compassionate Care admin office. Let's go Rams. Far side on 2nd down. Boogie looks to the sidelines. Tyson Broadway, 6 touchdowns last week. 3 receivers set. And a flag at the snap.
Timeout.
A timeout by Reedsville. With 2:42 to play here in the first quarter. 2nd offensive possession for Reedsville. Nothing score here on Roadco Radio and RoadcoRadio.com. Tonight's game is brought to you by Ancora Compassionate Care. When life brings tough moments, you don't have to face them alone. Ancora Compassionate Care has been a part of this community since 1987, offering serious illness care, hospice care, and now compassionate support through their counseling center. Their mission is simple: to be a supportive presence for life's journey. That's care you can count on right here at home. Visit AncoraCC.org to learn more about how they can support you when comfort matters most. As for Ancora Compassionate Care by name, just as they are a supportive presence for life's journey, Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support the Reedsville Rams on their journey towards another state championship. Out of the timeout from Reedsville, 2nd down and 10 from the 47. Each team using a timeout here in the first quarter. 2:42 on the clock. Nothing score. 2nd drive for the offense of Reedsville. The first ended in an interception. From the far side hash, Broadway takes the snap, rolls to the middle of the field, plants, back foot, looks to throw, now goes all the way back to the 30-yard line. He has to throw it away at the 25. That could have been treacherous.
Oh, that's going to be intentional grounding. Yep. There was nobody there.
Broadway shook it up as well on the play. He's up, though. Looked like he might have hurt his ankle just a bit, but he's all right. Talking with Coach Teague. You're on the near side.
So I tell you, partner, everything was covered up downfield. So, I mean, he done the right thing by rolling out, but he should have got rid of that football quicker if he was going to throw it out of bounds just to, live to play another down.
Live for another day to try and make another play instead of rolling back. So they'll be all the way at their own 20-yard line. after the penalty. It'll be 3rd down in Rockingham County. Got to go about 90,000 square miles here.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, I'm going to tell you what. I like this right here. They're running trips right here. You got Deontay lined up on the outside. I would try to hit him for a deep pass.
3 receivers far side, single receiver near side is the big man. Throw it on the screen. It's Harrison on the far side hash. Galloway near side. It'll be a nice gain on 3rd down, but not nearly enough to set up a 4th down play. It's to the 30-yard line. So to the 30, 4th down and 28. The punting unit comes out. Derek Lyons punted just 1 time last week for 43 yards, averaging 29 per punt this season. He stands at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage to 30. High snap all the way to the goal line. It rolls into the end zone. Derek Lyons kicks it out to the back end.
Oh, boy, that was just a really high snap. You know, Derek Lyons couldn't get a hold of it. And that'll be 2 points for West Craven.
He does the right thing, gets it out of bounds, so put 2 points on the board for the visiting Eagles of West Craven. 2-0, 1:56 to play here in the first quarter. Rams looking to clean up their play. An interception on their first offensive drive. The second drive, a backpedaling play by Tyson Broadway trying to get it out of bounds. Ended up in an intentional grounding penalty. And to the 20-yard line and a 3rd down and 38. On the punt on 4th down and 28. A high snap over the head of the punter, Derek Lyons, into the end zone, and he kicks it out to put 2 on the board instead of 6.
I'm going to tell you, offensively, they've been kind of off a little bit. You know, just a slow start all the way around, you know, not getting it. For the offensive line, you know, they're not getting their blocks, you know, not taking care of their blocks like they need to. And, I mean, they're just kind of getting pushed back. You know, the run game is not getting, you know, the support it needs as far as the offensive line blocking. We're just kind of flat right now. You know, we kind of need to get up. We need to get in this ball game and get going.
Lions will punt after the safety from the 15-yard line. Cuthbertson back to return in front of the 25-yard line far side. Person Jr. here near side on each hash.
Oh, no.
High punt doesn't even get to midfield. It'll bounce out of bounds at about the 44-yard line. It'll actually go out at the 47. So 1st and 10 from the 47 for West Craven, already past midfield. An interception on the first drive for Reedsville's offense led to a 32-yard field goal attempt from Philip Snyder, which was no good. Then on their second offensive drive, held to 4th and 28. A bad snap on the punt rolls to the back of the end zone for 2 points. So West Craven leads it 2-0, 1:56 to play here in the first quarter. They'll start things right to left here on their second offensive drive. DJ Davis and the offense back out. 5 up front, 2 receivers near side, 2 receivers far side. Person Jr. to the left side of the senior quarterback. Rams will match with 4 up front. Man in motion is Sumner. Fake it to him. Davis keeps it on the read option. Runs near side, near the 35, brought down at the 36. Anthony Peel and Savion Johnson in on the tackle.
And that time right there, partner, I think they tried to over-pursuit with that motion man. They thought the motion man was going to get the football, and they just over-pursued a little bit, and that gave DJ Davis plenty of room to run.
Gain of 5, 2nd down and 5 from the 37. Right to left for the Eagles. It's Lee here near side, 3 receivers far side for West Craven. Davis in the gun, Person Jr. to the left side of him. Defense will set back just a bit, 3 up front for the Rams. Counter run, and Kendra Harrison smashes Person. It's a keeper for Davis, though, here on the near side to the 20-yard line.
Man.
Here, again, over pursuit of the broadcaster, over pursuit of the defense. And DJ Davis says, see it to the 20.
I'm going to tell you, partner, you called it, pre-game. He's very good at that read option, and at the last second, he pulls that football. And Kendre, too, he even thought he had to run it back dead to rights. Nope, DJ Davis, man, took off down the sidelines, and he said, I got you.
45 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 2-0 lead for West Craven with the football. Hurston Jr. in the backfield to the left side of Davis. Trips receivers far side, single receiver near side. Fake it again. Davis keeps spins inside the 15 to the 14. That's just an athlete making an athletic play.
And he's just what I want to call, he's very slippery. He's hard to take down, and just when you think you got him, no, he's going to hit you with a juke move. He's going to hit you with, we'll put it as far as circle right there on the PS5 for Mad 26. He's going to hit you with a spin move as well.
2nd and 4 from the 21. The clock at 10 seconds here in the first quarter. 2-0 lead for West Craven and driving as we head to the second quarter here at Community Stadium. Jimmy Teague Field. It's the 4A East Regional Championship on Roco Radio and RocoRadio.com. Brought to you by our friends at Cooler Ice. Looking for fresh ice and water that's ready when you are? Cooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayodan at 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. And visit our local Cooler Ice dispenser at Shules Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reedsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reedsville at 1509 South Scales or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Cooler Ice, great tasting, fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations, 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons at Cooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are.
And I tell you what, you're going to need Penrose Car Wash this weekend, especially on a Saturday or Sunday when you get all that salt on the side of your car.
West Craven driving as we start the second quarter. They lead it 2-0 after the botched snap on the punt attempt from Reedsville on their second drive, rolled to the back of the end zone. So the Reedsville Rams Blue Death will look to make a stand here as West Craven stands at their own 15. Three receivers near side, 2 receivers far side. It's a 5-wide look. DJ Davis, the only man in the backfield. He stands in the middle of the field at the 20-yard line. Motion Cuthbertson back there to the right side. Handed off to him. He cuts on the far side hash, spins into Kendre Harrison. It'll be a gain of a couple on second down.
And the way the line judge is marking, he's about a yard short or so it's going to be a 3rd down and 1.
A 3rd and about a yard and a half from the 12-yard line. They need to get just inside the 11. We're going to have a flag, too many men on the field for Reedsville. So that will extend it to an automatic 1st down. Flag picked up. We await the signal, though, not made yet. Did the Rams get lucky there?
I mean, from what I'm seeing, they haven't made the call. There he goes. Yep.
Okay, I was going to say, goodness. Hey, man, can we give the officials a delay of game on that one?
I think they need one.
Inside the 10-yard line now for West Craven. At the 7, far side hash.
I tell you what, this is the time to call DJ Davis's number right here. He's probably going to get this football.
Cuthbertson in the slot here near side. 3 receivers near side. Single receiver far side is Lee. Hurston Jr. to the right side of the quarterback. 5 up front for West Craven. A heavy look for Reedsville on defense, and we'll have an illegal motion, I think, on West Craven as Person looked to jet out of the backfield as a receiver. Yep, push him back 5 yards. That is huge. So 1st and goal instead of from the 7. will be from the 12-yard line, far side hash, left to right for West Craven, who leads it 2-0. Here in the second quarter, just underway in this frame. 3 receivers again near side, single receiver far side. DJ Davis marks to the offensive line. Stands in the far side hash. Low snap, brings it in. Runs past the 10 to the 5-yard line. Right along the hash line. And it will be a big gain on 1st and goal. It'll set up 2nd and goal from just outside the 5-yard line.
And let's see if they start lining up in that heavy set package. You know, like you said, once they get inside that goal line, they'll get that heavy set package and just let DJ Davis do his thing.
3 receivers again near side. Single receiver far side is Lee. Here's the snap. Cuthbertson in the backfield. Gets the quick pitch. Near side hash. Breaks a tackle. Now sheds another one. Spins out at 2. He's at the goal line. Trying to push in. Instead, the defense stops him. Blue Death gets there just in time to stop it at about the 2-yard line.
I tell you what, and just a couple of mistakes right there. You know, there's 2 or 3 missed tackles that they could have held him back from getting inside the goal line.
3rd down and goal from the 2. West Craven with a 2-point lead and the football on the doorstep of the goal line. Offensive line breaks. Davis will line up at receiver far side. Lee near side. Heavy up front. Look for that run from the quarterback, DJ Davis. Person junior to the left side.
Timeout.
And a timeout from West Craven. Their 2nd of the first half. With a 2-point lead, 9:24 to play here in the first half. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Tri-State Steel in Reedsville. Distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom and pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us at our 6,000 square foot, fully stocked retail metal superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. till noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metal superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote today, 336-280-4859. That's 280-4859 for Tri-State Steel. 3rd down and goal from the 2. Near side hash for West Craven. DJ Davis takes the snap. It's a QB draw. He drops to the ground just in front of the goal line. It'll be short. 4th and goal. There's a flag at the back end of the end zone with some arguing and scuffling on the back side of the end zone.
I'm going to tell you, ooh, man.
This could go either way.
Oh, my goodness. We're going to have to really pay attention to this one. I don't know how this is going to go. I want to say maybe West Craven got called for the last
just from this vantage point, you hate to see 3 wearing blue and 1 wearing white in calls like this. We await the call from the official.
Personal foul. West Craven.
Foul on West Craven.
Yep.
So it'll make it 4th down and goal from the 7, I believe.
And I'm going to tell you what.
That's huge.
That's what Kendra can do. He can get in your head a little bit.
The ball was at the 2-yard line.
All right, this is going to be huge, partner. 4th down and goal.
Penalty will actually be half the distance to the goal, so 4th and goal from the 2-yard line. Here comes DJ Davis and the Eagles offense. 2 receivers far side, single receiver near side. But we all know number 6 is getting the football here, heavy up front. 4th and goal. He keeps it. DJ Davis looks to the goal line. He dives towards it. We await the call. It's a touchdown for the Eagles, and DJ Davis with a rushing touchdown. His 27th rushing touchdown on the season.
And that right there, partner, we all knew he was getting the football. That was just a simple quarterback design run for an easy touchdown.
What a run from DJ Davis. And an 8-0 lead for West Craven, 9:12 to play here in the first half. As the extra point unit looks to be out. Nope, it'll be the 2-point unit. I was going to say, I believe this team exclusively runs 2-point conversion attempts. They'll run heavy, 2 backs alongside Davis. Now shift them all to the near side. It's Davis in the backfield. They're just to his right side. Davis flicks a throw. It's batted away by Kendra Harrison. Keep it a 1-score game, 8-0. 9-12 to play here in the second quarter. West Craven came to play today. 5-0 on the road this season. 10 consecutive wins. And they're led by one of the best athletes in this state, DJ Davis. What a score there. From the 2-yard line, found a way to get to the goal line. Diving in. For the 6 points to make it 8-0. Earlier scoring on the second offensive possession for Reedsville. The first possession, West Craven's Xavier Cuthbertson with an interception. A field goal attempt was no good on the second drive. Forced a 3rd and 38, and then a 4th and 28. The snap was high for punter Derek Lyons and went to the back of the end zone for 2 points for West Craven. As Snyder sets to kick left to right, back to return is Deontay Neal and Demarion Whitted. Neal here to the near side. Neal averaging 34 per return, punts and kicks this season. 3 kickoff return touchdowns in his career, 1 in this postseason. Here's the kick. They're going to go nowhere near him. A roller on the far side. Just off the hash in front of the 40-yard line at the 38, recovered by the Rams. So for the third time, the Rams offense will take the field. What adjustments do they need to make, David?
I'm going to tell you, partner, eventually, if we can't get things going right here on this drive, you got to put Deontay Neal back there at quarterback. He's always that one, man, that can really give you a spark and get things going. Well, let's see what happens on this drive right here. Let's see if we can't get this run game going to start it off and maybe, work downfield, get some screens, just something to get us going and get us downfield.
Credit to that defensive line of West Craven, having a good game so far. Seamster up front, and Emmanuel Miller in the 3-tech especially. 1st and 10 from the 36 for Reedsville. Single back in the backfield is Henry. Fake it to him on the counter. Rolling away from pressure is from Green is Broadway. He's able to throw it away on the far sideline.
That's a flag. That
might be a late hit.
Yep.
Seamster got there late. We await the yellow flag. We don't see one. No yellow on the field.
I think it's... Yeah, here we go. He's getting ready to make the call. Personal foul. Yep, roughing the passer. So there we go.
Khalil Green from the defensive tackle position got in the backfield, forced Broadway to the far side, and the late hit.
All right, partner.
Caden Seamster.
Here we go. Now we got Deontay Neal playing quarterback.
So 1st and 10 for Reidsville. That's going to be a huge penalty all the way past midfield to the 49-yard line. Place the ball in the middle of the field. On top of the Rams logo. Neal in at quarterback. 4-receiver set. Single back is Henry here to the near side. Motion man to the backfield. Give the football to Demarion Whitted. He's stopped on a big loss at the 44. Looks like it was Brathwaite with the carry.
I'll tell you, man, this West Craven defense, they're no joke. They're playing fundamentally sound football. I mean, they're containing the edges to a T so far.
Line it up here on the near side hash. 2nd down and 17. Neal remains in at quarterback. Hard count for the Rams. Now Neal will look to the sideline. Smith in at tailback. To the far side of the quarterback. 3 receivers far side. Harrison standing up just off the offensive line. Near side. Counter run for Michael Smith with just a short gain. It's going to be a gain of 2. 3rd down and about 14. The swing play on the run. On the handoff from Neal to Brathwaite. A big loss. Trying to gain some yards back. But it will be 3rd and long. 3rd and 16 for Reedsville. 2 receivers far side, single receiver near side. Harrison at tight end on the far side, standing up. Neal takes the snap. Instantly rolls to the far side hash. Plants, now cuts, looks middle of the field. He's on the run.
He's got it.
Past the original line of scrimmage. Gets the first down here near side to the 30. Now brought down by Cuthbertson at the 20-yard line. He's still standing somehow inside the 15 at the 14. It takes a scrum, a rugby scrum to stop number one.
I'm going to tell you what, that's all it takes. Oh.
And we got some extracurriculars. A player knocked down, Kendra Harrison knocked down by the front line of West Craven. He's back up. I don't see any yellow on the play. The big play man, Deontay Neal, gets the Rams inside the 15-yard line. Deontay Neal doing Deontay Neal things. Now he stands alongside Agent Zero in the slot on the far side. Smith to the right side of Boogie Broadway. Galloway at receiver here near side. The wingman is Peel here to the near side as well. From the 15-yard line of West Craven, right to left. Handed off counter. Michael Smith with the juke move inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Senior Michael Smith on the carry.
I'm going to tell you, partner, we've seen it time and time again. Reedsville sometimes will come out sluggish on offense, but when you get Deontay Neal to break that one big play, here we go. Everything starts coming together. Everything starts flowing. The offensive line, now they're getting blocks like they're supposed to. Here we go. Game on.
Harrison and Neal on the far side, near side for Galloway. Smith in the backfield, blocking up front the wingman to block his Peel, opening a lane, middle of the field for Smith to the 5-yard line. Back-to-back counter runs for the Reedsville offense. It's going to be 3rd and 1 for Reedsville from the 6. Smith will stay out there. Same formation. Harrison and Neal far side. Galloway near side. The up back is Peel to the near side. Run a counter, middle of the field. Michael Smith is in! A Penrose Car Wash Cooler Ice score! Counter this! Reidsville Rams on the board, 8-6.
And that's all it took, partner. You know, once you get Deontay to get that big play, everything starts flowing a lot better. And then here we go with 3 straight counter runs. Michael Smith for the tutty. And here we go. I think we're going to go for 2. Yep.
Rams will look to tie it with 6:14 to play here in the second quarter. Smith to the right side of Broadway. Neal in the slot near side alongside Galloway. Far side receiver for the Rams. Harrison lines up at tight end on the far side and a flag on the motion from Reedsville. We await the call from the officials. The legal procedure on the Rams. This is what you expect in a regional final. 8-6, 6:14 to play here in this beautiful second quarter. Derek Lyons will check in for Reedsville after the illegal procedure. Smith in the backfield alongside Broadway. Galloway to the far side. Harrison near side. Watch for that fade. Neal in the slot. He's a motion man from the near side. Hash to the far side. Take the snap, does Broadway. Looks to the fade. Harrison covered by 2. It's thrown out of bounds.
Oh, that's a flag.
They got to throw the flag. They do. It's pass interference.
I'm going to tell you what. Kendra Harrison got held all day long going for the fade route. That was an easy call.
They cleared it for Agent Zero. And 2 covering him. Pass interference called.
All right, partner. So what I'm looking at, if they go back and do this again defensively for West Craven, I want to see Reedsville in the same formation with that one up back, trying to take care of that outside right there. I want to see Deontay on a jet sweep and see if we can't get in the end zone for a 2-point conversion.
All this for 2 points. Neal here on the near side. 2 receivers set. Heavy up front. Smith in the backfield to the right side of Broadway. Motion Neal into the backfield. Now to the far side as a wingman. No receivers near side. Single receiver far side. Make it 2. Harrison's in the slot on the far side. Broadway takes the snap. Rolls to the far side hash. Throws middle of the field. And it's caught to Marion Whitted for 2 points from Tyson Broadway. We're tied 8-8 here in the second quarter. La Penrose Car Wash Cooler Ice score from Michael Smith to Marion Whitted with the catch for 2 from Tyson Broadway. We're knotted up here in the second quarter at Community Stadium, Jimmy Teague Field.
And we see this time and time again. It seems like when Deontay Neal makes a big play, it just sparks that whole team, and they're like, you know what, boys, it's time to go play, man. My man right here is doing it by himself. We got to help him out. Let's go.
2 points on a botched snap on a punt attempt from Reedsville that rolled to the back of the end zone for West Craven. And they answered with a touchdown of their own from DJ Davis. No good on the 2-point conversion. The Rams answer right away. Deontay Neal with a huge run, and then a Michael Smith counter for a touchdown. 3 straight counter runs for the Rams. 2 points from Tyson Broadway to Demarion Whitted. Football in December, 8-8 here in the second quarter. Alex Penaloza is set to kick for the Rams, right to left. Cuthbert's in here to the near side and Lee to the far side. Both stand just in front of the 15-yard line on each respective hash. End over end to the line, drive caught at the 45-yard line. Good play on special teams by number 21, Landon McCarty, or else that would have gotten through to about the 30, 25-yard line. So it'll be good field position for West Craven on that play by number 21. They'll start at the 45-yard line, just in front of midfield, left to right.
And I'm going to tell you, though, they've had some really good drives where that read option has worked very well, and I don't think they're going to take the pedal off the gas as far as that read option goes. So as far as the defense goes for Reedsville, you got to keep everything contained as best you can.
Hey, I'm going to tell you, partner, somebody in the stands needs to take the pedal off the grass.
You ain't the only one that ain't smart.
First and 10 from the 45, left to right. DJ Davis on the keeper on the option. Look, brought down in the backfield, a loss of 1. Ram Nation is here, and Blue Death with the greeting on first down.
And there we go, partner. Defensive ends, they kept everything contained inside. You know, their linebacker shot the gaps that time. Great push by the defense. Good job. That's what they need to keep doing.
Second down and 11 from the 44-yard line. Harrison up front and Pruitt on the other side. Speed inside with Zaylen Hampton alongside Devontae Campbell. They'll line up on second down and 11 from the 44. Davis takes, throws low in the ground. It's picked up by Person Jr. That ball is on the ground on the far side. Campbell's near it. Is it Ram football? We await the call. Nope, it will be West Craven ball. Are they going to call that incomplete?
I'm going to tell you, I thought that football hit the ground when he threw that.
I do too. Person Jr. was able to scoop it, though. It's going to be a gain of 2. It'll be third down and 9.
Cadence Pruitt's helmet came off, so he's going to have to come out for a play.
Here comes the senior Keontae Brunson in his place. Third down and 8. Huge down for the Rams defense in Blue Death. Far side hash. Here comes the offensive line, all 5. Single receiver far side, 3 receivers near side, single back in the backfield. Davis takes a snap, floats back. It's up in the air, batted down by the Rams defense. Kendra Harrison on the screen play, got his hands on it. Fourth down. Fourth and 8. What do you do here from midfield?
Let's see what happens. See what they got coming out here.
All tied up, 8-8, 4:36 to play here in the first half.
Oh, they're going for this. They're going for this thing. Oh.
That's their punter, Seamster, back there, so I think they're going to punt. Caden Seamster set to punt. He stands at the 35-yard line, far side hash. Clean snap. Seamster boots it from far side to near side, rolls inside the 15, stops inside the 10 at the 9. What a punt from Caden Seamster. So start things off for the Reedsville Rams, their first score of the night on their last drive. They'll start this time at the 9-yard line, near side hash, right to left. 91 yards to go, 4:27 remaining here in the first half. Again, all knotted up 8-8. A DJ Davis rushing touchdown for West Craven. 2 points on a botch snap on a punt attempt that rolled to the back of the end zone. Reedsville with a touchdown run from Michael Smith on the last drive. And a 2-point conversion attempt to Demarion Whitted from Tyson Broadway, who stands inside the 5-yard line at the 4. 1st and 10 from the 9. Handed off counter, running up the middle, spinning, and trying to bring him down as West Craven. They'll get to him at the 10-yard line. That's Keyshawn. Nope, that's Michael Smith with the carry.
You know, it seemed like the first possession, first couple of possessions, West Craven was taking care of everything on the run game defensively. But it seems slowly but surely you're starting to get that Reedsville offensive line starting to lean on that defensive line a little bit, and they're picking up chunk yardage.
A good spot for the Rams. It'll be 2nd down and 5 after the counter run. Broadway looks for the jump. Now after the clamp of the hands will settle in just behind the 10-yard line. Run it again on counter. Michael Smith finds the near side hash with a juke move past the 20, 25-yard line. Brought down at the 24 near side. 17 at 200 rushing yards earlier this postseason. It was the first tailback since 2021 to have 200 rushing yards in a postseason game. And it was many of looks like that, David, that were the difference against Eastern Wayne. 3:35 to play here in the first half, 8-8. And 1st and 10 from the 25. Fake the handoff. Broadway rolls out to the far side. He faces pressure all the way to the sideline. Throws into coverage. Somehow, someway, Kendre makes the play. There was 3 around him, and he made the catch past the 40, near the 45.
I'm going to tell you, when Tyson Broadway threw that football, I was saying, no, in my head. Oh, my goodness. We got Agent Zero out there. Just calm down, David. He'll take care of business.
That was no 6-7. There was no doubt about it for Kendre Harrison.
And let's see what we got here.
We wait the call. Far sideline on the hash. The placement inside the 40 at the 43-yard line in front of midfield, right to left for Reedsville.
Oh. I'm over here in tally.
Oh, boy. From the 43-yard line. After the big Kendre Harrison catch. 1st and 10 from the 43. Single back alongside Broadway to the left side. 2 receivers far side, single receiver near side. One of those receivers far side is Neal, who motions in the backfield. It's a handoff to Smith and a stop after a gain of about 2. So 2nd and 8, 2:50 on the clock here in the first half. All knotted up 8 apiece. Your Carneades of Reedsville out of town scoreboard. Kinston and Keenan tied at 7 apiece. Clayton 14-3 lead. Crest over Hickory 15-8. Hunt and Northside at 13-0 in favor of Hunt. Grimsley and Weddington at 3-0. And Tarboro leads Warren County 28-0 thanks to the Hat Man in the comments. 2nd down and 8 from the 45 after the run on 1st down. Is that Deontay Neal in the backfield? It is. Broadway far side. Here comes the pressure from Miller. He gets away from it. 3 back there all the way, draped to the 30-yard line. Far side, he's brought down at the 29. There is a flag on the play.
That's going to be holding on Reedsville coming back. I mean, they're just getting back there at a fast rate of pace. And Broadway doesn't have no time whatsoever to throw this football.
It has been declined and bring up 3rd down.
I think they need to switch it up. And here we go. They're going to switch it up. They're going to put Deontay Neal at quarterback now.
Derek Lyons checks in offensively as well. Keyshawn Henry into the ball game. So West Craven will decline the hold. It'll be 3rd down and a country mile from the 29-yard line. They need to get past the 50 to the 47 for a 1st down.
Boy, I feel a big run right here by Deontay.
Oh, we're going to have a flag here near side. It's going to be offsides.
Offsides against the Eagles.
Oh, here we go.
Offsides on the Eagles. Yeah, that play before. We'll see if they run it again, but Neal, the only man in the backfield with a bunch of blockers up front. If you're just joining us, 8-8, all knotted up. 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. Reedsville with the football. 4 receivers bunched up on the far side. Harrison is the only receiver here on the near side. Neal's the only man in the backfield. On 3rd down and 19, right up the middle. Hesitates now. Jukes gets a couple on 3rd down. Near the 40-yard line at the 39. So here comes the punt unit.
I tell you, Neal had the right idea. When I was watching this defense for West Craven right here, you had quad receivers to the right. You had that one overhang that playing free safety over to the left-hand side, which he should have probably been to the right. But, man, there was plenty of open grass on the left-hand side.
Watch for the fake. Deontay Neal is the ump back. The snap will go directly to Derek Lyons. High end over end, but not too far past midfield. Gets a nice hometown bounce. It'll start at the 41 for West Craven. As it goes out of bounds on the far side. 1:10 remaining here in the second quarter. West Craven 8, Reedsville 8. Here in the 4A East Regional Final.
I'm going to tell you what, boy, was I wrong. I thought this was going to be a high-scoring shootout game. I would have never expected 8-8.
Left to right for West Craven. 3 receivers near side, 2 receivers far side, 5 wide, and DJ Davis the only man in the backfield. From the 43, far side hash. Take this snap. The man in motion from the slot is Cuthbertson. He gets the football. A good gain of about 5 or 6, and a good lick by Blue Death by Jordan Robinson. West Craven wants to work quickly with the clock running. 54 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. They'll line up just in front of midfield.
Oh,
the ball is snapped. Nobody's ready for it.
That's Reedsville football.
Harrison jumped on it. There's a flag before the snap, though. DJ Davis was not ready for the snap. The ball was snapped.
No, there's no way that they cannot give Reedsville this football.
They are calling false start on West Craven's offense. The play was dead.
The play has to go. He's done already snapped that football. That should have been Reedsville football right there at their own 40-yard line. Man, oh man.
2nd down and 11. From the 42. Now 40 seconds in running on the clock. Fake the end around to Sumner. It's a keeper for Davis. It's shut down by the Rams defense. Original play by Savion Johnson. Finished up by several, including Demarion Whitted and Zaylen Hampton. Make that Richard Brathwaite.
And we
inside 20 seconds now. 3rd down, and it's going to be 9. From the 43-yard line in front of midfield.
This time is going to run out. They're not going to have a chance to get a playoff.
They're going to run one last play. 3 receivers far side, 2 receivers near side. Man in motion is Sumner into the backfield from the near side. Fake it to him. Throw it on the run. Backpedaling. It's caught. Made by Cuthbertson at the 50-yard line. He's ripped down inbounds. The clock hits 0:0. We head to the locker room. Reedsville 8. West Craven 8. Here on Roadco Radio and RoadcoRadio.com. We'll take a look at the stats, brought to you by the Stats Man, Dale Hagwood. 40-plus years doing stats here at Reidsville tonight. His final home game. Final home game for the class of 2026. And for the legend, the man himself, Dale Hagwood. Your scoring summary as we await the Mighty Ram marching band. On the first drive, it was Xavier Cuthbertson with an interception on the far side. It set up a field goal attempt from about 33 yards out, where the field goal kicker Philip Snyder, and it was no good. Second drive, it ended in a 4th and 28. A bad snap. Rolled all the way to the back of the end zone, and 2 points for West Craven. West Craven would then respond on the next drive. DJ Davis with a 2-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversion, no good. On the ensuing drive, Reedsville got the offense going. Deontay Neal with a huge run past midfield inside the 20-yard line. Michael Smith finishing off the drive. 3 straight counters to make it 8-6. The 2-point conversion attempt good on the throw from Tyson Broadway to Demarion Whitting. 8-8 here at the half in the regional final, the 4A East. The winner will face the winner of Brevard and Maiden in the state championship game. As we take you down to the field for the Mighty Rare Marching Band.
Give it up. And you know we got a lot of snow coming, but what we want to know in this band is can you stand the rain? Here we go. Reedsville, you know what we got? Power by Conway. job by the Reedsville band, but we're not done yet. Golden Groove, drum feature. the Reedsville Marching Band.
The chicken that was finger licking after one heck of a performance from the Mighty Ram marching band. At the half, 8-8, West Craven and Reidsville here in the regional final. The winner advances to the state championship next week. The Rams looking to make it a record 31st appearance in a state championship game. For West Craven, who were in their first regional final since 2008. And man, David, are they playing tough up front? Led up front by Seamster and Emmanuel Miller.
I tell you what, man, so far, in this first half, even I've been kind of slow starting out in this game, but, man, I'm going to tell you, I got some good chicken in me. I think I'm ready to go now. I'm boosted up. I think I was just hungry. That's all it was to it. But in the first half, man, DJ Davis still done his thing. He was still, juking and jiving, getting his yards on the run game. And then, on Reedsville's side of the football, all it took was that one spark by, numero uno, and he took care of business and got it down the field, and, Michael Smith took care of it from there. I honestly think, from what I've been seeing so far, I really think Reedsville's offensive line is slowly starting to get that push. They just need to keep pushing, keep going, keep doing their thing in the run game. And you've got to get Deontay Neal the football. Some way, somehow, whether it's jet sweeps, whether he's out there on the outside as a receiver, whether he's a quarterback, you've got to get him the football some way, somehow, because he's the playmaker that you need to really break this thing open.
In the run game, things have opened up a little bit, but credit has to go to West Craven in defensive downs. What they forced Tyson Broadway into is backpedaling.
Yeah.
Not many forward passes.
And they've got back there in the backfield to where he's literally had maybe a second and a half to try to throw this football, and the rest of the times he's been scrambling for his life trying to figure out, what do I do? But, I just think that Deontay Neal gives you a whole different, X factor in this game when he's back there at quarterback. I do like Broadway, too, at the same time. Use them both. Figure things out, because they've got to put some points on the board to try to beat this tough West Craven team right here, because they're so far so good. They're playing great defense.
For West Craven, 2 points on a safety on the second offensive drive for Reedsville on 4th and 38, or 4th and 28. A botched snap on a punt attempt went to the back of the end zone. And then a DJ Davis touchdown run from 2 yards out for Reedsville. It was that Deontay Neal run, and Michael Smith capping it off for the score. 2-point conversion as well from Broadway to Whitted. 8-8 here at the half as we take a look at the Carneades of Reedsville on a town scoreboard. You got the snow brush out for tomorrow? School's canceled.
Know what? Hey,
it's going to snow. Snowmageddon is here.
School's canceled. I love it for the kids, but at the same time, this daddy right here, he's got to get up and go to work in the morning regardless of not. So I'm going to be out playing in the snow, getting down the road, clocking in at Purina and going to work. But, yeah, man, I'm going to tell you, I'm ready to see some snow, a little bit of snow.
Here's your Carneades of Reedsville out-of-town scoreboard. Kinston, the 14 seed, leads James Keenan at halftime, 15-7. Clayton leads Cardinal Gibbons 14-11 in the second quarter. In the 5A, Crest leads Hickory 15-8 in the second. Northside Jacksonville down to Hunt 13-0 at the half. Grimsley leads Weddington in the second quarter 3-0. The other 4A game between Maiden and the number 1 seed Brevard on the west side will take place tomorrow. No snow over there, I guess.
No, I don't think so. So far, so good.
On Saturday, Watauga will take on Northern Guilford. So lots on the line tonight and tomorrow. Tomorrow across the state, Middle Creek will take on Jacksonville, a battle of 10-2 versus 12-0. Shelby takes on Lincolnton in the 3A, 11-3 versus 11-2. We mentioned that 4A matchup on the opposite side of the bracket from 13-0 Brevard and 9-4. Maiden and Starmount takes on Murphy tomorrow as well, a battle of 11-2s. On Saturday, so far, the only game, Northern Guilford at 12-1 versus Watauga at 13-0. Here at the half, 8-8. In the 4A East Regional Final. Oh boy. Big Will in the comments. He says, heard coaches are there from Brevard and Maiden. I bet you they're out there. Getting a look.
I got my 4K on right here. Let me see if I can check it out. See if we got them in the stands.
He says the Rams are about to get it together. With a 224 strong listening in, and our sponsors, thank you for your support. For those listening in that couldn't make the trip for 3+ hours away, West Craven. It's weird how the bracket's laid out. Reedsville being in the East, probably the furthest team west in the East bracket. Makes for one heck of a trip for West Craven, who to this point rolled through the playoffs at home, their first road game of the postseason. Both teams They know what's on the line, don't they? You can feel it. Both teams know that every play matters at this point.
Especially defensively, man. They're giving it everything they got. They've both kind of been sluggish on offense, hence 8-8 with two high-powered offenses for sure. But, yeah, man, I'm going to tell you, I think this second half is really going to start to open some things up for Reedsville. I really think they can get something in this run game going. And whatever we can do, we got to try to get Deontay Neal and Agent Zero the football any way possible to turn this thing around.
I think the Rams have looked to Kendre and Deontay, especially in the middle of the field, but that defense has shunned them a bit. We've seen the read option from Reedsville, which we expected from West Craven, and that's their born identity. But from Reedsville early, they struggled with it just a bit. Now, Kendre's made 2 catches that he had no business making with 3 defenders draped all over him. But we'll see if they look. For me, it's the crossers, it's the drag plays that could really turn into big yardage and keeping Deontay potentially in at quarterback for big runs. We'll see if they adjust to that. Offensively for West Craven, any adjustments you think they need to make, or is it just plug away the way they have?
I would keep plugging away the way they have. I mean, they picked up some positive yards, especially on that read option. I haven't really seen a lot of downfield passes. I mean, you've seen a couple here and there, but mostly it's just been that read option run where they'll have the slot receiver motion in too and get on the action as well. But we thought this is what was going to be. We've seen nothing but all DJ Davis. He's taken care of business. He's done his thing. We knew he was going to get his yards regardless. And he's been an athlete, man. We get to see it live and in person. I mean, it hits different when you're watching film and when you're watching it in person. I mean, he looks very good. He's very versatile. He's very shifty. So we'll see what happens right here.
Big Will asked, did number 17 not get the start? Nope. Keyshawn Henry had the start, but Michael Smith with the touchdown here tonight. And he's been in on the last few drives for the Rams. As the Rams head to the field near sideline, out of the locker room. West Craven already huddled up on the far side as we hit zeros on the clock and head to the third quarter. Reedsville 8, West Craven 8. Here on Roadco Radio and RoadcoRadio.com.
Houston 15, James 7, Braintree 3, Weddington 0.
Man, you look at these passing attacks, 2,088 passing yards for West Craven this season. For Reedsville, upwards of the same amount, 2,922 passing yards. But tonight, that hasn't necessarily been the factor.
Nope, it's been mostly run on both sides. And both secondaries have played some really good football.
West Craven deferred before the start of this game at the coin toss. They'll receive the football. A kick will go right to left from Reedsville's Alex Penaloza. Line it up middle of the field at the 40-yard line. Lee and Cuthbertson back to return for West Craven. Line drive, it bounces to Lee here near side in front of the 20. Finds the middle of the field, looks to the far sideline. He's got some blockers to the 40-yard line, out of bounds. A flag at the end of the play. Here on the near side, the special teams return on the far side.
Let's see if they don't call this thing back.
We got some Go Eagles in the comments. We got some Go Rams in the comments. That's what it's all about. Holding on the return team is the call from the officials as we start this third quarter. So we'll see the adjustments that defensive coordinator Doug Mars makes here, if any. In his 14th season with the Rams, 45 years coaching. The 2005 VHSL Assistant of the Year. In the heart of Blue Death. As a defensive coordinator for these Rams. Near side hash, placed the football after the penalty. The hold, it'll be 1st and 10 from the 29. Make it the 24. Four receiver set. Man in motion is Sumner. Fake it to him. Throw it here near side. It's off the hands of Lee on the near sideline in front of the 30-yard line. Incomplete.
All right, so they come out in a four receiver set. You know, they had that slot man motion to the left-hand side, and they had one-on-one coverage out here. I mean, he just dropped it. I mean, that was a great job right there by Reedsville defending it as well.
2nd and 10 from the 24-yard line. Start of the third quarter, 11:50 on the clock, 8 apiece. Line it up near side hash at the 24-yard line. Cuthbertson's in the backfield alongside Davis to the right side. Four receiver set. Pruitt will line up, rushing here to the near side edge. Here's a snap, a flag on the snap. The Rams defense signaling false start on the offense. It will be backed up 5 yards. So 2nd down and 15 just inside the 20-yard line at the 19. DJ Davis, the 6'1", 195 senior in at signal caller. From their own 19, left to right. Rams will look heavy up front. Ball is low on the ground, picked up by Davis. He's got to throw quickly, gets it to Sumner, and hit hard by Joe Samalu. At the 15-yard line, loss of fool.
Oh, my goodness.
3rd down.
I'm going to tell you what, I really didn't have to say nothing. My facial expression said it all.
3rd down and 15 from the far side hash. They're going to say no loss on the play, really. It's going to be 3rd down and 15. So walking up to the line is the West Craven offensive line. Four receiver set. Handed off, looking on counters, Cuthbertson. He's brought down almost by Samalu. Gets past that tackle on the shed, heads out of bounds at about the 22. So 4th down and long. Good stop by the Rams defense.
That was a great stop right there. You know, on that 3rd down, they just ran an inside zone, just took what they could get, and they're going to punt the football. Oh, my goodness. Partner, if we can get off a good punt right here, I can just feel it. I can feel a Deontay Neal return for a touchdown. Man, this place would go crazy.
3 punt returns in his career, 1 this postseason. He stands at the 50. If you're Seamster, you cannot kick it to number 1. Neal's going to shade here to the near side. Botch snap, picked up by Seamster. He's on the run. He gets past the original line of scrimmage. He's at the 29-yard line, brought down by the Rams. Special teams, Rams football inside West Craven territory at the 29.
Man, oh man, what a big mistake right there by West Craven. I mean, it was just a botch snap. He took off and tried to get the 1st down, and he was well short of that.
They'll place the ball at the 28 of West Craven, right to left for these mighty Rams. Neal here near side. 2 receivers set. Line up Harrison as a blocking man in the backfield alongside Peel, just in front of the tailback Smith. Now he'll motion into tight end here on the near side. Peel right behind him as the wingman. And the 2 receivers set, handed off counter Michael Smith. Past the initial tackler to the 30-yard line, near side hash 20. He's brought down just in front of it, make it the 21-yard line for Michael Smith, who made the initial play in the backfield. It was snuffed out by West Craven, but he made the move to gain 10 plus.
All right, partner, if I'm Reedsville right here, I go right back to that. Line up in the same formation if you can, and let's run this football down their throat.
Maybe I just wanted a generous spot there. It's going to be 2nd down and 3 from the 21-yard line, gain of 7. 4 receivers set for the Rams. 2 near side, 2 far side. Smith in the backfield. Gets the football, another counter run. Bouncing off the hash at the 20-yard line, maybe a gain of 1. Ben Dennison with the stop, the junior. Dennison on the season, 7.5 tackles for loss and 110 tackles. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Ball placed at the 20-yard line, near side hash. Line up Galloway near side in the slot Neal. Everybody else bunched up on the far side. Harrison and the wingman Peel for Smith. Run it counter, near side 20, 19, 15, 10. Walking in, it's a Penrose Car Wash Cooler Ice score. Number 2 for Michael Smith. When in doubt, go counter. He reads that play so well. Hesitated for just a minute at the 20. Got a couple. Looked like it might close on him here on the near side hash. Nope. He finds open grass and into the end zone. Reedsville 14, West Craven 8. 2-point conversion team is out for Reedsville. Everybody lined up on the line near side, but the snap goes to the middle of the field for Neal. Here's 3 on him, trying to cover the throw up in the air, almost caught. Far side by AP. The 2-point conversion will be no good. 14-8, Reedsville. 9:15 to play here in the 3rd. Tonight's game brought to you by Penrose Car Wash, voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County. Penrose Car Wash at 1509 South Scales has been serving the Reidsville and surrounding area for over 50 years. Established in 1970, this popular venue welcomes everyone. Penrose Car Wash open 24/7 and find us on Facebook. Celebrating our 55th anniversary. Penrose Car Wash voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County 3 years in a row. Rams score, Michael Smith touchdown, his 2nd of the night. 14-8 Reedsville, 9:15 to play here in the 3rd as Penaloza sets to kick middle of the field from the 40. It'll be Lee near side, Cuthbertson far side. On the return for West Craven, they both stand behind the 20. Here comes the kick from Penaloza. It's a line drive on the ground near side, bouncing at the 30. Recovered by West Craven, hit at the 35 and to the 40. A couple more to the 43 for number 2, Michael Wilson, the senior. 1st and 10, West Craven. Reedsville responded to West Craven's only touchdown earlier in the game in the 2nd quarter. Will West Craven respond to Reedsville's first score here in the 2nd half? Or will Blue Death make the adjustments needed?
All right, partner, let's see if we can't do the same thing defensively. Let's keep the outside contained. Let's see if, they go with that read option or not. If they do, let's try to see if these linebackers can't shoot those gaps and blow this play up.
The Joker, Zaylen Hampton inside at defensive tackle alongside Campbell. Near side for Harrison, outside edge for Cadence Pruitt. Thor plants his hands in the ground. DJ Davis takes the snap. Here comes the pressure. Looking outside to the far side. Quick throw. There's going to be a flag in the backfield. Incomplete on the pass attempt to Davis.
And that should be a holding coming back. There it is.
Holding against the Eagles.
On 1st down.
The Philippines going to move it back to about the 32-yard line. Where it'll be
Push it back to the 32-yard line on first and 20. From the 32-yard line, here comes West Craven, near side hash. Rams defense with the same look up front. Harrison and Pruitt, though, will switch sides. Near side for Pruitt. Harrison on the far side. Everybody will push up. Not a lot of cushion. This Rams defense. Trip receivers near side, 2 receivers far side. Davis looks to the far side. Here comes the pressure. The Rams are back there. Getting away from it somehow is Davis and completing the pass to the 40-yard line to Michael Wilson. That's what DJ Davis does.
Man.
He was draped by blue, and he got away and made some type of throw for some type of gain.
They had him absolutely dead to rights. There was no way he could get out of that. But you know what? This is DJ Davis, man. He is absolutely elusive. He can get out of just about anything, and he had a guy downfield and got what he could get. Man, this kid is something special.
Near side hash to the 39-yard line. Gain of 6, second down and 14. Harrison and Pruitt switch sides. Near side for Harrison. Tries to find room off the edge. On the run, Devontae Campbell blows up the play, as does Tyson Albright. Inside. Kendra Harrison crashing from the far side as well. It'll be a loss of 1, 3rd and 15.
Sorry, Daniel. We would like to turn it around so you can see the game, but hey, it cost a lot of money.
Near side hash just inside of it. 3rd down and 15. Davis in the backfield. Alongside him is the tailback. Here comes the pressure. Harrison's back there. Davis eludes it. Gets to Zaylen Hampton. It'll be stopped to the original line of scrimmage. That could have been a huge loss. Harrison got there, but Davis again making a big play. It'll be 4th and 10. Harrison is down on the field. Here comes the training. The training staff and coaching staff out to the field. $7:29 to play here in the third. 14-8 Reedsville. Tonight's game brought to you by Cooler Ice. Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Cooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayodan at 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart, or visit our local Cooler Ice dispenser at Schul's Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reedsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reedsville at 1509 South Scales, or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Cooler Ice, great tasting fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations. 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons at Cooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. 4th down and 10. Kendra Harrison is good. He's off the field, standing up here on the near side, on the sideline. So 4th down and 10. Jaden Slade in for Kendra Harrison on the edge here near side. Keontae Brunson on the far side. Campbell on the interior for the punt, the 4th and 10. Far side away from Neal, but not far enough. Luckily, a bounce in favor of West Craven, because that was going to bounce on the backside to Deontay Neal beyond the 20, but it'll stop at the 23. Score updates on your car needs of Reedsville on the town scoreboard. Tarboro up 34-0. Cardinal Gibbons takes the lead 18-14 over Clayton, both in the third quarter, thanks to the Hat Man in the comments. Your score updates. So here comes the Rams offense. Michael Smith with his 2nd touchdown on the last drive. He's in the backfield alongside Tyson Broadway. The senior, far side for Frankie Galloway, a 3-receiver set here near side. It'll be Harrison lined up at tight end. He's standing up. Neal in the slot. Snap taken by Broadway. Quick throw on the screen on the hash to Neal with a juke move to the 20, a flag, as Neal is brought down at the 22.
I think it's going to be a holding coming back. I'm going to tell you, partner, he should have hiked that ball quick. I love that one-on-one coverage, man. I just feel like they had something right there. And it's a holding call. He's going to bring it back.
Hold on the screen attempt. From the wide receiver trying to give Neal just a bit of room. Instead, push it back inside the 15.
And that's one thing, if I'm Reedsville in the pass game, they didn't have that safety kind of an overhang, towards that side. And it was literally one-on-one across the board.
Harrison down on the ground on the far side at tight end. 4 making a 3-receiver set. 2 far side, single near side. Michael Smith takes it on counter from the 20-yard line, near sideline, ripped down by the shoulder pads at the 35-yard line, out of bounds. Michael Smith.
And, partner, we're going to add some yards on to that. That was a flag on the play. So we'll tack on some more for the personal foul. There it is.
Tell you one thing that I know as a fact, Jack, number 17 don't want to go home. He's running hard tonight, the senior. 674 yards rushing on the season, heading into tonight's 7 per carry. After the penalty, 1st and 10, past midfield at the 48. Place the ball on the near side hash. He will line up at receiver on the far side. 3 backs in the backfield. Now 2 will motion. Harrison and Smith to the far side.
You got one-on-one with Deontay Neal.
Handed off to Peel, who flips it to Neal. Near side, he runs on the sideline 40. Cut move to the 30-yard line, out of bounds.
Oh, that's another
reverse,
flag.
another late hit here on the near sideline.
I don't think they called it this time. I didn't see a yellow flag. Oh my goodness.
So Peel from the backfield got the handoff near side, went to the far side on the motion, flipped it to Neal from the far side and worked his way near sideline for a solid gain. It'll be first down. From the 35-yard line, make it to 34. Right to left for these Rams, who lead at 14-8. 6:37 to play here in the third quarter. Galloway at receiver near sideline in the slot. Neal. Harrison lines up at tight end, bunched up tight on the line. Broadway takes the snap, plants the feet, middle of the field.
Got him!
Open, Harrison reaches out with 2 hands, incomplete at the 5-yard line.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Tyson Broadway, he put it on the money. Kendra just dropped it.
That might be the first time I've ever seen that in his career here at Reedsville. And let me tell you, everybody's owed one.
And he knew it. He batted his chest. He knew that was on him. Oh my goodness, that was a perfect play call.
Harrison will be in the slot on the far side. 3 receivers on that far side. Single receiver near side is Galloway. Smith in the backfield with Broadway. 2nd and 10 from the 34. This time it's another give to Smith, who rides the hash line to the 30-yard line. Gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and 6 for Reedsville. Beautiful cross play to Kendre, who worked his way near side, just off the hands, incomplete. A 4-yard run on 2nd down. Smith back in the backfield on 3rd down and 7 from the 31 of West Craven. Near side hash. Broadway takes the snap. Looking, middle of the field. Throws it deep. He's got Galloway wide open near side. It's a car wash. Goal score, 31 yards to the senior. Oh, Frankie Galloway.
Uh-oh. I mean, Tyson Broadway with another beautiful pass to Frankie Galloway.
There is yellow on the field at the 10.
Okay, all right, that's still
unsportsmanlike after the touchdown. Galloway gallop free here on the near side. Broadway found him. It's a Penrose Car Wash Cooler Ice score and a 20-8 lead.
The penalty will be penalized on the kickoff after the extra point.
The penalty will come after the extra point. With a 20-8 lead, here comes the 2-point unit. Everybody up on the line. Well, they're going to go for the extra point.
They might go for this extra point, but they
might not. Neal to hold. Oh, the extra point is no good to the far side. Reedsville 20. West Craven 8. 5:43 remaining here in the third quarter. A 31-yard touchdown from Tyson Broadway to Frankie Galloway near side, as they celebrate here on the near sideline with a nice old-fashioned handshake. You think we could pull that one off, partner? Well, I know we can't connect on the touchdown. We're too old.
I mean, we could try. What we
Chris, Cross, applesauce.
Yeah, we done.
No,
we screwed that
can't
up.
do it. We try. We try it for the people.
If there's any way you could edit that out, that would be greatly appreciated,
Touchdown number 5 on the season for Frankie Galloway. The 10th touchdown pass from Tyson Broadway this postseason. 2 rushing touchdowns from Michael Smith. The connection from Broadway to Galloway. A 2-point conversion and a missed extra point for Reedsville. DJ Davis with a 2-yard touchdown run for West Craven. And a safety on the second drive of the game on a high snap that went all the way to the end zone on a punt attempt in the back of the end zone. So with the unsportsmanlike, the kick will come from the 25, line drive, grounder, all the way to the 30-yard line. Picked up high, stepping is Wilson on the far sideline. He's got room. He's at the 50, to the 40, and knocked out of bounds at the 38. So good field position for the Eagles.
All right, partner. I've seen a interesting comment right there by our man, the buzzsaw man. Here comes the turnovers. Let's see if DJ Davis starts pressing a little bit, maybe. Being down 2 scores to try to fit that football in places that it shouldn't be. Maybe we can come away with the interception, maybe a read option, maybe a fumble. Let's see what happens right here.
Hate to see this. Number 7, Savion Johnson, hobbling off the field to the bench here near side. So the defense will work without him. 1st and 10 from the 40 past midfield for West Craven. They work with a 4 receiver set. 3 receivers near side, single receiver far side. Fake the handoff. Looking to throw is Davis. A quick flip out of bounds. There's no receiver there. There's no yellow.
They're talking about it. There it is.
Here's the flag. Intentional grounding on DJ Davis. He looked for a quick flip on the sideline, but there was nobody there or an intended receiver, so will be the intentional grounding.
Whoa!
Oh, no, they're going to call something on Reedsville. They will. Late hit, I'm assuming. So mark it up to the 25-yard line. Far side hash for the Eagles. Jones at receiver here near side. It's a 4 receiver set. Lee the only man on the far side. Single back in the backfield alongside Davis. His Person Jr. to the right side of his quarterback from the 25-yard line. It's an option keeper. Davis runs on the far side for a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 22. That's that pitch they like a lot. Person Jr. was a fake pitch to him. Davis took off on the far side.
So that's legal procedure. But where was the flag? I didn't see no flag.
I didn't see a flag on the field either. So a late call, legal procedure, pushes it back to the 30. So instead of a gain of 3, it'll be a loss of 5. Keep it first down, 1st and 15 from the 30-yard line, far side hash. 3 down linemen, a standing lineman on the far side for the Rams. Throw it quickly to Cuthbertson here on the near side hash. He's got room. 20-yard line, out of bounds at the 14. Quick flip in the flats to their top playmaker, Xavier Cuthbertson. And now inside the 20.
Man, oh man, partner. kind of missed that one a little bit. I felt like there should have been a hold call right there on that screen.
5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. 20-8 Reedsville, West Craven driving. 3 receivers far side, single receiver near side. Fake the pitch. Davis will keep it. Rod Campbell wraps him up, but he pushes forward all the way inside the 10. A flag at the end of the play. I'm going to guess that's something extracurricular. It's inside the 9 from the tough run from DJ Davis. It's going to be holding on the Eagles, though. Holding on the Eagles as Campbell will check out. Tyson Albright checks in up front for the Rams. So instead of first down inside the 14, reset again on the hold call. It'll be 1st and 16 from the 20-yard line for West Craven, left to right. Down 20-8, 4:40 remaining here in the third quarter. Davis lines up with his foot on the 25-yard line near side hash. Seamster's in at tailback. He'll motion as a receiver. Ball's on the ground, picked up by Davis. Here comes Floyd and rips him down. Ball is loose. It's on the ground. Rams jump on it. Rams football. Zaylen Hampton streaks to the near sideline after the recovery. Cadence Pruitt with the hit, put the ball on the ground. Rams ball.
And sometimes, partner, DJ Davis, he's a great facilitator, man. He can do some things special with that football. But sometimes he does just a little bit too much and tries to do a little bit extra.
Oh, now the officials are going to talk about this.
What do we discuss?
All the officials are gathered on the far side. The Rams offense is out on the field. The West Craven defense is out on the field. Now the officials will break. 20-8 Reedsville. 4:20 to play here in the third. Rams football. We'll say the fumble recovery was at the 31-yard line. Right to left for the Rams. Harrison in the slot near side. Neal here near side as well. 4 receiver set, single back in the backfield. Harrison rides the hash mark. Lyons in motion from the far side as a wingman here near side. Handed off, all kinds of room, middle of the field on the run for Keyshawn. Henry the Bruiser, a gain of 7.
And that was just a simple inside zone run. You can see this offensive line is starting to get that push now. If I'm Reedsville, I just take my time, let this clock run. Just keep running the football and keep getting positive yardage.
Like always, number 14 does his job. Lions to the sideline after the block. It's trips receivers near side, single receiver far side. Motion man is Peel. From the near side to the far side is a wingman. Hand off again, Henry. Right up the middle, inside zone. First down.
And again, as you called it, partner, just a simple inside zone run. Now they're picking up chunk yardage. Again, take your time. Just relax. You got a 2-score lead.
Near the 45-yard line at the 44. 1st and 10 in front of midfield, right to left for the Rams. They lead it by 2 scores, 20-8. 3:38 to play here in the third quarter. It's the big man agent 0 here near side. Trip receivers in a triangle formation. Single receiver far side. Man in the backfield is Henry. Ball's on the ground. Broadway has to jump on it. He gets on it at the 34. Ooh. With that West Craven front, you got to get down on that football quickly, and Broadway did.
And that was a great job. He didn't try to do too much, just get down on the football, live to play another down.
Huge for the defense, though, of the Eagles. It'll be 2nd down and 19 from the 35-yard line. Just in front of it, middle of the field, place the football down. Christian Kelly ready to snap. 3 receivers far side. Set up the screen for Neal. Gets past the original defenders. Now on the far sideline to the 50 and a flag at the end of the play.
And that was a good call by the ref right there. That was pure holding. That's going to be. That was. It was.
Okay, all
It
right.
was. It was a good call right there.
Wait,
I mean, he did hold. He did hold.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
I know, partner. I know. That was an easy call right there. I have to give it to the official.
I don't think I've ever heard those words spoken by David Woods.
Every once in a, you know what? You're trying to get me in trouble, man. You're trying to get me in trouble. Here I am. I'm trying to do the right thing. Sportsmanship. I'll let the comment section take care of the rest. How about that?
So the hold is going to push this one back to the 25-yard line, far side hash. It'll be second down and about 30.
Okay. So right here, if I'm Reedsville, you just get an inside zone run right here. Just pick up what you can get on this next couple of plays. Don't try to do nothing crazy. You're still up 2 scores.
Single receiver, far side is Galloway, near side is Neal and Anthony Peel. Harrison's lined up at tight end, near side. Single back in the backfield. From the 20-yard line, Broadway stands. Line of scrimmage to 25. It's a draw play. Up the middle looking for room. Wes Craven sniffs that out instantly at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a half yard. That whole front man all night for Wes Craven. Number 9 in that 3-tech starts it for them, especially in run defense.
So you got either 2 options right here if you're Reedsville. You can continue with that run, just try to pick up what you can. Or if you want to get just a tad bit creative, you can maybe get a screen right here with Deontay.
Just let Deontay Neal do Deontay Neal things. Third down and 28 from the 26. Stepping back to throw from the 15. Broadway finds his receiver. It's Galloway on the quick drag. He gets all the way up near the 45. It's almost a late hit call here near side. The home crowd wants that. It won't come from the officials. Looked to me like a good, clean play defensively. 4th and 9 just in front of midfield at the 45-yard line near side hash.
Now,
Derek Lyons is back to punt.
Yep.
You got to
Now,
watch
right here-
that sneak, though.
Well, right here, just a clean snap, a clean punt, and hopefully we can get a boomer right here and pin Wes Craven deep.
Lyons can do it. He did it last week. He had a punt for 43 yards.
Oh,
High
no.
snap again over the hands of Derek Lyons. He picks it up at the 15, drops on it. Wes Craven will take the ball just near the 15 at the 16. Another high snap for the Rams special teams.
You know what? For the 334 that's listening in, that was an announcer's jinx. That was my fault.
I'm glad you're taking
I will take the
credit.
blame, the full blame for that.
Or if you're a Wes Craven fan listening in, thank David. So Wes Craven will get another chance offensively here. Inside the red zone at the 16 near side hash. Led by number 6, DJ Davis, one of the best athletes in the state. He's got a rushing touchdown tonight. In the backfield is Dixon alongside him to the right side. 4 receiver set. Man in motion is Cuthbertson from the far side to the near side. That's going to be an illegal motion on Wes Craven. So back 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15 from the 21.
Yep, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I'll keep my mouth shut on the next one.
David Baldtree, I'm guessing, is from Wes Craven said snakes, David. 1st and 15 from the 21 after the penalty for DJ Davis and company. Left to right for the Eagles. Clean snap. Davis sits in the pocket, faces pressure, throws with a hit on him to the 5-yard line to Lee near the goal line, middle of the field, brought down by the Rams secondary. DJ Davis stayed in the pocket, made the throw at the last minute, and found his receiver inside the 5.
Man, oh man. DJ Davis, he is something else. And off his back foot at that, he just throws an absolute laser beam.
1st and goal from the 3-yard line. Seamster will check in for Wilson. 20-8 Reedsville. 1:18 to play here on the third. West Craven offense trots out onto the field. Will be near side for Jones. Receiver in the slot as well. 3-receiver look. In the backfield is Dixon. It's a run for DJ Davis. He does it again near the goal line. A 3-yard run for the senior. Rushing touchdown number 28 on the year. And a 20-14 game. So I imagine we'll see an extra point here. Already a 6-point game. It will be. DiNapoli set to hold. Snyder set to kick. Clean snap, good hold, end over, and it's blocked. Sometimes it's just nice to have a 6'7" man that wears the number 0. But unfortunately for Rams fans, the last time he'll take the field here at Community Stadium. Keeps it a 1-score game at 20-14. Reedsville 1:03 to play here on the third. High snap again on the punt. Rolled all the way to the 15. Don't give DJ Davis a short field. Both times tonight. One ended in a missed field goal. That time a touchdown for Davis from 3 yards out. His second rushing touchdown of the game. Rams lead it by 6. 1:03 to play here in the third. As Snyder sets to kick from the middle of the field at the 40-yard line. The winner advances to face the winner of Maiden and Brevard in the state championship in the 4A classification. Near side for Neal with 3 kickoff returns for touchdowns in his career, one this postseason. To the far side is Whitted at the 20. Snyder will avoid both. Line drive kick to the 45-yard line. On the hot grounder, it's AP making the play.
I tell you what, both special teams has done a great job. They've done that hot grounder kickoff right there, and I mean,
hey, they didn't call me Butterfingers in high school for no reason. I would have been botching those all over the place. But both special teams doing a great job on the line drive kicks.
All right.
Being able to field them.
Now we've got to start getting a little aggressive here. You know, still stick to that run. You know, maybe work some counter right here, but man, we've got to get Deontay Neal. We've got to get Agent Zero in this ball game.
Man in motion from the far side is Peel. It's a 3-receiver set. Harrison lined up at tight end far side. Run it for the senior, Michael Smith, past the 50-yard line. Gain of 5.
You know, I would like for...
Hey, you might like spaghetti. I like bread and butter.
There you go. There we go.
Feed
I'd like
17.
for Reedsville, man, to go a little up-tempo if they can, just to try to speed this game along a little bit.
40 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. 2nd down and 5 from midfield at the 50, right to left for Reedsville with a 6-point lead. Peel in motion to the far side at wing. Handed off, Smith slipped up at the line of scrimmage on the counter run. It'll be a short gain of a half a yard. As the clock hits inside 20 seconds. 3rd down and 4.
That'll be the last play of the third quarter. The Rams 20, the Eagles 14.
That's the final play of the third quarter. Put 4 fingers in the air. What separates these teams is 6 points on the road to trying to advance to a state championship game. Reedsville 20. West Craven 14 here on Roadco Radio and RoadcoRadio.com. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Tri-State Steel in Reedsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom and pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us at our 6,000 square foot, fully stocked retail metals superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. till noon. Grab a quote today from our retail metal superstore right here in Rockingham County. 336-280-4859. That's 336-280-4859 for Tri-State Steel, a valued community member. So we start the fourth quarter, flip the field. Now the Rams will move left to right. It's a 3rd down and 4 after the counter run from Michael Smith, tripped up after a gain of a half a yard. From the 49-yard line, man in motion is peeled from the near side into the backfield. 2 receivers set, handed off to Smith on counter again. He's got room middle of the field, but it's closed quickly by Wes Craven, including the quarterback and safety DJ Davis, who makes the tackle at the line of scrimmage.
Ooh. I mean, if you're Reedsville right here, you got to play the field position. You got to punt this football.
It will be a short gain, a gain of 1. So 4th and 3 from the 48. Here comes the punt unit. Derek Lyons set to punt. 4th down and 3. The coach is here in the box near side. Number 1 is in the backfield. He is the up back on the punt. We'll see if it's a direct snap to him or not. Oh, do we get a jump? Here's the clean snap. Lions with the punt, hangs in the air, hits at the 25, far side hash. It'll stop at the 24. Ooh. You wanted a jump from Wes Craven there?
It should have been a jump. I think it should have been a jump from Wes Craven.
Your Carneades of Reedsville out-of-town scoreboard. Grims lead 10, Weddington 0 in the 3rd. Kinston leads Keenan 30-7. Crest leads Hickory 22-15. Hunt over Northside 20-17. Thanks to Big Will and the Hat Man in the comments for keeping us up to date. 11:02 to play in this one. Reedsville leads it by 6. After the punt, Wes Craven with the football, moving right to left from their own 24. It's DJ Davis and Dixon in the backfield. 4 receivers set. Motion man in the backfield is Wilson. Fake it to him. Davis is looking for room. Floats back to the 10-yard line. Here comes pressure. It's batted up in the air. Caught by the offensive lineman, number 75, and ripped down by Cadence Pruitt at the 9-yard line.
I'm going to tell. That was wild. If I was the offensive lineman, I would have batted that thing down. But, I mean, it's just one of those deals where you just kind of catch it and try to get what you can out of it.
Blue Death with the pressure. Davis was hit. The ball floated. It was batted in the air by Kendre. And Roderick Gale caught it and went down at the 9-yard line. 2nd down and 25. Here comes Blue Death. JoJo Samalu at linebacker here near side. 4 up front. Including into the game, number 70, Trey Sling. Stepping back at the goal line. Davis back to throw. 2 on coverage of Cuthbertson. Jumping up. Cuthbertson tries to make the catch. Knocked away by Demarion Whitted. Jordan Robinson on the coverage as well near the 40-yard line. Big play by number 5. That might be the play of the game.
That was beautiful coverage by Demarion Whitted. He played that ball absolutely perfect. Turned his head around as soon as he seen that football coming. Boom, batted it down. Great job.
Good attempt by Cuthbertson as well on the throw. Turning his head towards the football and almost making the catch, but Whitted with the better play. 3rd down and 25 from the 9-yard line. Rams lead it by 6. 10 minutes to play. Wes Craven with the football, right to left. Davis on the draw, right up the middle, now works the far side hash. Juke move, it won't be a big gain. 4th down and 15, 20 yards. Huge stop by Blue Death. Zaylen Hampton in on the stop on the draw play from Davis.
All right, partner. Let's see if we can't get some great field position right here.
9:35 and counting to play. Rams with a 6-point lead. Deep in their own territory, Wes Craven on 4th and 19 from the 16.
All right, I'm going to play this a little bit different. Let's see if Wes Craven can get a good snap off, a good punt. Let's try that old announcer's jinx this time.
A flag on the snap as Wes Craven was trying to get an 11th player on the field.
All right, so that helped out. Let's see if we can't try that one more time.
So this punt will be from the end zone.
All right.
For Seamster.
Again, let's see if we can't get a A good snap right here from Wes Craven. A good punt right here. Get a good punt off.
Line of scrimmage, the 10-yard line. Seamster stands right behind the goal line on the far side hash. Gets a clean punt. It goes in the hands of Deontay Neal near side hash. Hesitates. Now jukes. 40-yard line. Breaks a tackle. 35-yard line. Downed at the 35. So Rams football with a 6-point lead. 9 minutes to play at the Wes Craven 35 left to right. Wes Craven defense already out there. The offense for the Reedsville breaks the huddle. Keyshawn Henry in the backfield. On the far side, it will be Hatfield and Neal. Near side for Galloway. Line up the big man. Agent Zero on the far side at tight end. He lines up, standing up. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Broadway fakes the handoff. Throw it on the quick screen far side hash for Neal up to the 29. Quickly to the flats for number 1 and a good gain on 1st down. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
And you know, the momentum's been kind of teeter-tottering a little bit. You know, with that defensive stop for Reedsville, the momentum's back on Reedsville's side. We really got to get a score right here. It would be great if we could get a touchdown.
Neal here near side at the 30-yard line. Broadway has a cavalry in the backfield to help block. Now those men will motion here near side. Harrison at tight end, the wingman Peel. Single back in the backfield, 2 receivers set. Handed off to Derek Lyons, who's in the backfield at the 30. He's ripped down by the Wes Craven front line. Also in on the play is Xavier Cuthbertson. 3rd down and 6. Loss of 1. From the 30-yard line. Man, a battle of field positions. This is 2-down territory for Reedsville. JT in the comments letting us know it was Zay Hampton with the block on that play. That floated near the 5. On the tip. 3rd down and 7 for Reedsville. Whitted will line up in the slot on the far side. Harrison at tight end. Single back in the backfield is Henry. Neal to the near side. 3 receivers far side. We'll have a flag on the snap.
Illegal procedure against the Rams.
Illegal procedure on Reedsville on 3rd and 7.
That'll make it 3rd and 13 now.
That's right, beat yourself.
So 3rd and 13. Push it back to the 33-yard line. Make it the 36. Near side hash, the ball lined up. Single back in the backfield. Bunched up a receiver, 3 receivers near side, single receiver far side. Harrison beats his man at the line. Looking for him is Broadway. He's got to get out of the pocket though. Near sideline, throws it, middle of the field.
Oh,
it's
no.
only White. Cuthbertson with his 2nd interception of the night. Far sideline 30, works way middle of the field, up to midfield at the 50. Jumps 45, inside the 45. Wes Craven football. Huge play by the secondary of Wes Craven. The pressure as well up front from Miller and company. Forced Broadway out of the pocket and forced to throw with 3 back camping waiting for the football.
And you couldn't set it any better. Everything in the secondary was pretty much covered up, and he just kind of threw it up, a hope and a prayer.
So Wes Craven football down 6. 6:56 remaining in this one. Past midfield at the 44, near side hash, right to left. We'll see Jones at receiver near side and Cuthbertson. It's the 4 receiver set. Single back in the backfield. Motion Wilson in the backfield. Fake it to him. It's going to be a keeper for DJ Davis right up the middle. That's a gain of 6 or 7 by DJ Davis. Sets up a manageable 2nd down past the 40-yard line at the 38. DJ Davis.
I'm going to tell you, when he runs the football, yeah, he's 6'1", he's 195, but man, it feels like he's 235 just barreling through people.
1,300 rushing yards heading into this game. in his career. 2nd down and 4. 3 receiver set. Cuthbertson motions in the backfield. Fake it to him. It's a keeper up the far side hash for Davis with a juke move to the 20. Now inside the 15 to the 12-yard line for DJ Davis. That read option sell right there again. He faked it to Cuthbertson from the slot on the motion into the backfield. And he had that sideline once he found the hash where it was open green. To the 11-yard line for the Eagles, right to left. Now 6 minutes to play.
Tell you, it's been 2 tough runs by DJ Davis. This is the time right here. Bend but don't break if you're Reedsville defense.
3 receivers near side. Single receiver far side. Fake the handoff. Davis keeps it again. This time it's Cadence Prudent in the backfield. Stop him at the 11-yard line. Loss of 1. 2nd down and 11. From the 12 of Reedsville, right to left for West Craven. On back-to-back huge DJ Davis runs after the 2nd interception of the night for Xavier Cuthbertson. It's Person Jr. in the backfield on the 4 receiver set. Stands to the left side of Davis, who takes the snap. Looks left side, nobody open. Rolls far side, throws it, trying to find his receiver. And Lee, it's incomplete inside the end zone. He tried to break away from his defender. 3rd down and 11.
Man, I'm going to tell you what, there should have been a hold call right there. Cadence Pruitt was right there in the backfield. The white hat just missed it.
Huge 3rd down for West Craven, down 6. 5 minutes, 5 seconds on the clock. Here in the 4th. Huge play for Blue Death as well.
Got him going 5 wide. They're spreading the field out. Look for DJ Davis to get this football.
3 receivers near side. He looks that way. Throws it middle of the field. It is caught by Person Jr. West Craven touchdown on 3rd and 11 from the 12. A 12-yard strike. DJ Davis to the tailback. Christopher Person Jr., the freshman. (20 to 20). And no time needed to decide what to do here from head coach Michael Twitchell. They're going to kick the extra point.
Just pay attention, the last one was blocked.
Snyder set to kick. Here's the hold. It's no good. It's under the upright.
Wait a minute, it's a flag.
Flag before the kick.
Wow, partner, those last 2 extra points have been really shaky, and that's going to back them up.
Illegal procedure on West Craven. Ooh.
Ball will be slotted at the 8-yard line now.
So a 25-yard extra point for Snyder, but this lines him up right in the middle of the field. Good snap, great hold, end over end, spins through. West Craven leads it by 1. 5 minutes, 4 seconds to play here in the 4A East Regional Final. The winner advancing to the state championship. Everything being left on this field, Jimmy Teague Field, here in Reedsville. So 5 minutes to respond for the Rams. It started on an interception from Xavier Cuthbertson, his 2nd of the night. And then 2 huge runs by DJ Davis set up the 3rd down play from Davis to Christopher Person Jr. in the middle of the field in the end zone. So Eagles lead it by 1 as they set to kick from the 40-yard line. Big players make big plays in big games. Let's see what number 1 does if he gets the football at the 20-yard line. And DJ Davis making big plays to even it up and then give his team the 1-point lead. Helping his team get that 1-point lead with the extra point. Line drive kick to the near side. It will roll into the hands of Demarion Whitted in front of the 20-yard line. 25 near side hash with a juke move. He's brought down just in front of the 30. Good special teams play and a great tackle by number 23. That's Austin Morris, the sophomore for West Craven. So Rams down 1, 4:57 remaining in the game.
I'll tell you what, partner, I'm going to go a little bit different right here. If I'm Coach Teague, I am letting Deontay Neal play quarterback.
I think that's what we'll see here.
We have got to get him the football some way or another. Put it in his hands. Let that man go to work.
Neal is in at signal caller. Alongside him is Michael Smith. Derek Lyons is the wingman to the near side. 3 receivers set, 2 receivers far side. Harrison out wide. Handed off on the run for Smith on counter. He's got room at the 40. Lowers his shoulder, 45 to the 43.
There you go. And when you put Deontay back there, that gives you not just the running back, but, Deontay Neal, too, as a quarterback because he can get off and run. So now they're going to start paying close attention to him, and that'll take some, pressure off of number 17, Michael Smith.
Before you burn them, you got to churn them. Give the ball to 17, run the clock. Keep it for the last possession. 4:45 to play. 4 receivers set. Harrison lined up at tight end, standing up. Motioning Whitted into the backfield. Fake it to him. Right up the middle. It's a read option keeper for Neal past the 50-yard line.
And that's good. That's what you're doing. Like you said, just keep churning and burning. They're picking up chunk yardage on the run. Just take your time.
It'll be 2nd down and 6 from the 49-yard line, left to right for these Rams. Down 1 point, 21-20, 4:20 to play here on this regional final. Trips receivers near side, single receiver far side, single back in the backfield. Motion Peel into the backfield to the far side as a wingman for the offense. Neal takes, hands off to Smith, looks room middle of the field. Standing up, it takes the whole front to bring him down. It's a standing tackle after a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd down and a long one for Reedsville. Make it 3rd down and 2. Right to it. Quick for the offense. 3 receivers set, an up back, and a single back in the backfield. They got the snap. They got the draw. Hard count from Deontay Neal.
There you go. We'll take the easy yards when we can get them, that's for sure.
1st down, Reedsville. 5-yard penalty puts the football at the 41-yard line. Left to right. Past midfield. 3:35 remaining in this one. Rams down 1 point. 3 receivers set. Wingman on the far side is Peel. Neal floats back, throws. It's a screen.
Here we go.
Right near side hash to the 20-yard line, to the 10. Cuts to the sideline out of bounds.
Here we go.
At the 8-yard line, Frankie. 3:17 remaining.
Man, what a perfect play call. I mean, they were coming out with the blitz, and that was just a simple screen.
Everybody thought the screenplay would go to 1 or 0. Instead, it's number 3 with 2 big catches in this one, including his 5th touchdown of the season earlier in the game. 1 point deficit for Reedsville. West Craven trying to hold on. It's inside the 10-yard line at the 8. Deontay Neal still in at quarterback. To his left side is the senior Michael Smith. Galloway out wide on the far side. Single receiver near side is Hatfield. Right up the middle for Michael Smith. Bowling forward inside the 5 to the 3-yard line for the Rams. And the clock rolls inside 3 minutes now.
And whatever you do if you're Reedsville, hold that bad boy with 2 hands. Protect the football.
Neal takes the snap. Handed off. Smith hit by Cuthbertson at the 5-yard line. That's a big stop, but it helps the Rams in one way. The clock keeps running. Inside 2 minutes and 45 seconds. It'll be 3rd down, though, and goal. Third and goal from the 4. Near side hash. The offensive line is ready. They await the play call. They're going to run that play clock down. It's inside 14 seconds now. Neal stands in. Smith to his right side. 3 receivers, far side. Harrison, fingers planted in the ground here on the near side at tight end. Counter run for Smith, trying to find a run. Dives forward with the football. We'll see where they place it. It looks like it's going to be no gain at the 4-yard line. Clock ticks. 2 minutes. Make it 1 minute, 59 seconds and counting. Play clock at 30 seconds. It's 4th down and goal for Reedsville. The season hangs on this play.
I'm going to tell you what, Deontay Neal has been very, very frustrated these last 2 play calls.
Reedsville calls a timeout with 1:52 to play. West Craven 21, Reedsville 20. 4th and goal for the Rams from the 4-yard line. Tonight's game brought to you by our friends at Ancora Compassionate Care. When life brings tough moments, you don't have to face them alone. Ancora Compassionate Care has been a part of this community since 1987, offering serious illness care, hospice care, and now compassionate support through their counseling center. Ancora Compassionate Care, a proud supporter of Reedsville Rams football and Roco Radio. 4th down and goal. The offense takes the field out of the timeout. It'll be Neal in at quarterback. Are they going to set to kick this?
Whoa.
They are. Penaloza is set to kick on 4th and goal. Neal will plant his leg down at the 10-yard line. Looking at about a 20-yard field goal.
And they're going to ice him. No, that's
Reedsville calls the timeout.
Called it.
Reedsville takes another timeout.
All right, they're going to think about this.
So Reedsville calls the timeout, setting to kick the field goal to take the lead.
Oh, boy.
West Craven 21, Reedsville 20. We couldn't ask for a better regional final here in the football capital of North Carolina. The winner advances to the state championship game. Will face the winner of Brevard and Maiden. It comes down to this, 1:52 remaining. We saw the field goal unit out of the first timeout. Penaloza will work his way back out there out of the second timeout.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, Penaloza, take your time. Knock this thing through.
Neal set to hold. Pruitt to snap. Penaloza set to kick. About a 21-yard field goal. Penaloza takes 4 steps back to the 15. Now shades left. 4th and goal from the 4. Rams down 21-20. Good snap, good hold, end over end. It's spins through. Penaloza with the kick. It's good from 21 yards. Reedsville leads it by 2, 23-21. 1:48 to play.
I'm going to tell you what, partner, that was kind of scary right there because you called timeout. I mean, it kind of iced your kicker a little bit, I was thinking, and then boom, he knocks it right through.
Pruitt with the good snap. It was a bit high, but Neal does what he does. Puts those paws up there, secures it, plants it down for Penaloza with a beautiful end-over-end through.
Boy, oh boy, I'm going to tell you what, I got to have some gray hairs coming up in this beard.
Hey, how do you like that hat, man, in the comments? Reedsville 23, West Craven 21. It ain't over, folks.
Whew.
It ain't over, folks.
No, there's still plenty of time. You got minute and 48. And I'm going to tell you what, DJ Davis, he's been having a ball game, man. He's been a really good quarterback to see in person.
Lead back to return in Cuthbertson for West Craven, just behind the 20-yard line. Who may be the hero in this game, Alex Penaloza. Lines the football up on the 40, far side hash. He's going to avoid those two like the plague. 1:48 to play. Everybody up here at Community Stadium, both sides. Here's the kick. High end over end, near side 30. Cuthbertson is over there. He makes a return. He's got room middle of the field. Works the far sideline. He's at the 50-yard line, and he's brought down just in front of it. So they're going to have great field position at the 49. Great coaching by Michael Twitchell and company to sneak Cuthbertson up near the 30-yard line. 1:40 to play. Rams by 2, 23-21. Place the ball at the 49-yard line. Right to left for West Craven. Here comes Blue Death, looking for one last stand in this regional final. DJ Davis and company looking to do otherwise. Pruitt lines up here near side up front. Campbell inside. Low snap brought in by Davis. Time to throw. Now flush out of the pocket. Middle of the field, 50. Near side hash brought down at the 46. Good, clean tackle by Joe Samalu. Davis is hobbling and getting up off that tackle. He's trying to head to the huddle. He's trying to walk it off. Clock will stop with a timeout, an injury timeout.
Yeah, he's hobbling really bad, man. I'm going to tell you what, though. He's been an absolute tough quarterback tonight, man.
Number 6 is a dog.
He is. I got to give it to Wes Craven, with DJ Davis, man. He really is a dog.
Gain of 4, 2nd down and 6. 1 timeout left for Reedsville. 2 timeouts left for West Craven. 1:31 to play. Reedsville 23, West Craven 21. These next few downs will decide who gets a chance at a state championship. Here comes West Craven's offense on the timeout. Kendra Harrison throws his hands in the air, getting the crowd in it here at Community Stadium. 2nd down and 6 from the 47. Near side hash, place the football down. Davis in the gun. 2 receivers, far side person, Junior in motion, gets the football. He's set to throw on the handoff. Goes far side, and it's picked up by Deontay Neal at the 15-yard line. At the 20, jukes back and just drops down to the ground. Interception number 23 of his career. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Interception number 23 in his final game here at Community Stadium. Number 1, Deontay Neal ices the game for Reedsville. 2 timeouts left, though, for West Craven.
Yep, it's still 1:21. West Craven still has 2 timeouts.
That ball hung up there. I think it hit off the hands of the safety. And Neal was able to bring it in.
I'm going to tell you what, John Dixon, man, I should have tried to have as much fun as I can.
Rams offensive line hold each other tight as they break from the huddle.
Okay, right here. You've got to do whatever you can. Protect this football. Hold that football with 2 hands as tight as you can.
Well, Darren Carter checks in. Oh, now he'll head off the field. Nope, he'll line up at receiver here near side. Neal in at quarterback. Alongside him is the senior Michael Smith.
And if I'm Reedsville right here, I mean, get some design runs for Deontay Neal. Get him to keep this football.
1st and 10 from the 25. Their own 25 left to right. Alex Penaloza. 21-yard field goal. Gave the Rams the lead. DJ Davis and company driving downfield. And you know who. Number 1, Deontay Neal with interception number 23.
The ejection, so the ball will be at the 24-yard line. Rams ball.
So there will be an ejection on the field for Wes Craven. Didn't catch who. Neal in the pistol. Smith alongside him. 2 receivers set, heavy up front. Handed off, Michael Smith. Loss of 1 up, will be back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, Wes Craven will call that timeout, so that'll leave 1 left with 1:15.
Eagles use their second timeout.
And to the 509 listening in strong, we really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we really appreciate that. Thank you.
Reedsville 23, Wes Craven 21. Alex Penaloza with a game-leading field goal, a 21-yard field goal. On 4th and 4, the Rams went to their kicker number 60 for his first field goal of the season. What a battle here tonight at Community Stadium. And following the field goal on the ensuing drive, an interception, a pickoff, number 23 of his career for Deontay Neal. Now Rams hold the football. 1 timeout left for Wes Craven. 1:15 to play. Harrison will move over to the far side at tight end. He'll plant his hand in the ground. Smith in the backfield to the left side of Deontay Neal. The up back is Anthony Peel, and Reidsville will call their final timeout. With 1:15 to play, 2nd down and 11. What a battle. Wes Craven trying to get back to that state championship game for the first time since 2008. Reedsville trying to make their 31st appearance, the most in the state. One minute, 15 seconds. So I'd imagine, David, they'll get the timeout. They'll make it, if it's a short yardage stop, they'll call timeout right away.
Yep.
Then you'll eat about 40 seconds off the clock. From there, you're looking at a 4th down play with 15 seconds left about.
But if we can get this 11 yards right here.
This is key.
Some way or another.
2nd down and 11. Neal in at quarterback, takes it. It's a direct run for him. Far side hind hash. Follows his blockers. Gains a couple past the 30-yard line to the 31. Sets up a 3rd down and 3. Eagles call timeout. 1:07 remaining on the clock. So clear the timeouts completely. So 1:07.
All right, this is, partner, I'm going to call this out for Teague right here. If you got to do the same thing you just done, whatever you do
it again.
Keep it in Deontay Neal's hands. Let him get this 2 yards, and let's go to the state championship.
2 yards, decide a state championship. 3rd down and 2. No timeouts left. 1:07 to play. Neal is back in at quarterback. Run the same play.
Absolutely.
Trip receivers near side. Single receiver far side is Galloway. Flip Smith on this play to the right side of the quarterback, Neal. 3rd down and 2. Hard count, trying to get the jump. The flag is down.
That'll do it. Let's see.
We await the officials. Illegal procedure on the Rams. So Wes Craven with some life. 1:07 instead of 3rd down and 2. It's 3rd down and 7. From the 28-yard line, left to right for Reedsville. Trips receivers stay on this side. Single receiver far side. Single back in the backfield. Trying to get the jump again. Almost got it, did Neal. Now he works to the offensive line. Relays the play call change. 3rd and 7 from the 27 with the game on the line. Right up the middle for Neal. Burst forward near the first down stick. It's going to be short. It's going to be just short.
Did they give it
Depending
to
on
him?
the spot. The first spot was short. Now this spot
Look at
now
look at
is
this.
right at the sticks. It is. At
It's
the
a first
stick marker.
down.
First down, Reedsville.
Wow.
Clock inside, a minute now and rolling. First and 10, 35-yard line. Harrison up front.
Let's go!
And a kneel from Deontay Neal in the final game he'll play here at Community Stadium. The Reidsville Rams are heading back home. They advance to the state championship game for a state record 31st time. Reidsville 23, West Craven 21.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna tell you what, partner, I'm 36 going on 56 now after this game. Woo!
It took everybody on this roster tonight as Kentre Harrison stands on the bench alongside Savion Johnson, Devontae Campbell and company. The Ram flag is flying in front of the Community Stadium faithful here on the near side. It took every single player, including number 60, Alex Penaloza. The game-clinching field goal from 21 yards out. Then the Deontay Neal interception and clock management at the end of the game seals it. A great game played by West Craven. An even better game played by your Reedsville Rams. Final score, Reedsville 23, West Craven 21. State championship bound are your Reedsville Rams looking for ring number 24.
Man.
What a way to end play here at home for the class of 2026. What a season for West Craven.
I'm gonna tell you what, man. We got to give West Craven, man, I give them a whole lot, man. I'm going to tell you, these guys absolutely fought hard. I mean, DJ Davis, he's an absolute dog. Wherever he goes to college, man, I'm definitely going to keep up with him for sure.
How about Xavier Cuthbertson, too? 2 interceptions.
Their defense, they were just absolutely amazing tonight. You held Reedsville to 23 points. And I know, you come away with the loss, but, man, I'm going to tell you, this team fought.
Eagles fans, if you're listening in back home, hold your head high for these players.
Absolutely.
They left everything on that grass. Support them. They deserve it. What a season for West Craven. And for our Reedsville fans, it's back to state championship land. From the football capital to the state championship, the final round. After last season, dropping to East Rutherford here at home in round 2. The redemption tour was sold out. The finale will definitely be sold out for these Rams as they take on the winner of Brevard and Maiden in the state championship game. At one point, we had 600 strong listening in. Thank you for your support. Without our sponsors, we wouldn't be able to bring you this coverage as well.
Yep, I'm going to tell you, every fan in the comments section tonight, we really appreciate you guys. West Craven fans, Reedsville fans, just fans in general that listen to us. We really do appreciate everything. It really means a lot to us. Thank you.
So the runner-up trophy being presented down on the field to West Craven.
From the West Craven Eagles. Let's give them a big round of applause for a hard-fought football game tonight.
DJ Davis and his team accepts the plaque. Not the one they were after, but they have no reason to hold their head down.
Absolutely not.
And now, the athletic director, Raheem Musa, will present the championship trophy of the regionals to the Regional Rams. The captains, please come forward.
Here come the captains for the Reedsville Rams to accept the championship trophy of this regional final. Kendra Harrison puts his palms on the trophy and holds it up high as his team mobs him at midfield. The Rams state championship bound, moving their record to 14-5 in regional championships since 1998.
As we finish the ceremony, I'd like to recognize some very special people. But first, the coaches of the
Their all-time playoff record moves to 120, 34, and 2. Their home playoff record since 2002, 75 and 6. Their home playoff record since 2016, redeeming their only loss last season. They move it to 37 and 1. Playoff record since 2002, 88 and 13. Overall, since 2002, this program 314 and 40. And a 42 and 4 playoff record since 2016. This is the elite program in the state of North Carolina. The Reidsville Rams advance to their 31st state championship game.
Records for the Regional Rams, having a total of 69 touchdowns before tonight. Deontay Neal. And last, let's give all of the fans a big round of applause for your support the whole year.
What a ruckus crowd here from Community Stadium. We expect no different.
Not least, the press box. We have about 15 people up here to try to keep things running. And I can tell you sometimes it's difficult with who I got up here. I got former AD Ted Jones up here. I got Heath Spinfield, Randy McKinney, Aaron Sutton.
What about the cheerleaders and the band?
And now the band. Give the band a big round of applause.
The Mighty Ram Marching Band.
And we can't forget the cheerleaders.
Getting some recognition here tonight. At this time of the year, I always like to take a look and make sure no matter how a game ends, no matter what should have been called or what shouldn't have, these coaches pour their heart and soul into these teams.
Thank you for coming and supporting the Regional Rams, and have a safe trip home.
100+ years of volunteer work into players on that sideline for Reedsville, and a hard-earned win over West Craven. For head coach Eric Teague, he moves to 38-4 overall in his third season. He'll make his second appearance as the coach of a team in a state championship game. As the team gathers at midfield for their photo after a regional championship, hard-earned. Team moves to 12-2 on the season.
Man. How fitting, though. You know, you go down on the last play to East Rutherford. You come back and you seal this game. Man, oh man.
All 11 games up to this point were won by scoring 40+ points. Tonight, it took a stalwart effort. Consistency running the football. Big plays from your big playmakers at times. And guys stepping up that needed to step up. One thing that you've said, David, all season long. Who's going to be the third man for Reedsville? Tonight, it was number 3, Frankie Galloway with a touchdown reception. Had a big screen play out here to set up the Rams as well. In these games, against these types of teams, it takes everybody. And tonight,
it was everybody. And again, man, I'm going to tell you, and again, West Craven, I know this is tough right now, but I'm going to tell you what, man. Y'all got a team with nothing but dogs all across the board, offensive, defensively. Man, this was an absolute fun football team to watch. I was so excited to watch DJ Davis to see what he done, man, with all his yards and all his touchdowns that he's had in his career. Man, I'm going to tell you, don't hang your hat, guys. I mean, this was a fun West Craven team to watch, man, I'm going to tell you.
And what an effort by the Rams. A lot of people like to question this team and their conference schedule, their schedule in general, not being in close games, not being tested in close games. You know what mattered this year? The non-conference schedule.
Yes, sir.
Those games against Northern Guilford, the loss against Reagan. It taught them in moments like this how to step up. This is a team that had the 38th toughest schedule across the whole state, all divisions. And when the season was on the brink, they answered the call. That's all that matters, advancing to the state championship game. Play call, stats, throw them away. The Reedsville Rams are state championship bound. Final score 23-21 Reedsville over West Craven in the 4A regional final. I want to thank y'all for listening in. Here on our post-game show, the Rams gather for one more photo. You know, I love seeing the Mighty Ram marching band and the dancers dancing down there, and I love to see the players with smiles. But what brings me some of the best joy is seeing Coach Knowles. Coach Knowles, who I believe this is his 38th year as a Rams coach.
Man.
He's coached for 38 years, all 38 have been with this program. To see him smile. He likes to joke with us, tease us, give us a hard time.
I'm going to tell you
and
what,
we
man.
love it.
Hey,
I love seeing that smile.
I'll tell you what Coach Knowles, man, it's just like, you know, pregame before, you know, it even got started. He's walking up the steps, man. And, I mean, I always like to feel that tap on the back, man. I just know it's Coach Knowles each and every time, man. Man, I'm going to tell you partner.
Final score 23-21. Hey, can I give you the mic one more time? We bring in the statistician, Dale Hagwood. I got my cords all messed up, so it's going to have to be short for you. Let's see if we can get this fixed.
And that was probably my fault. Here we was
There
going
we go.
absolutely
Hats
crazy.
off to the Reedsville defense, baby.
They played lights out,
Hats
didn't
off
they?
to the defense, man. That quarterback last week had 249 yards rushing. Reedsville held him to 71.
Wow, man.
They had 104 yards rushing.
Man.
Net rushing. Reedsville defense made the plays. I said over here when Reedsville had the ball, it's time for the Stars to step up. Who did it?
That's it.
Interception and ran for the first down, Deontay Neal.
That's it, man. That's it.
Your last game here, was your heart thumping when number 60 took the field to kick that field goal?
A little bit.
Oh, mine.
A little bit.
It's still beating right now fast. It won't stop.
And, you know, I'm proud of that kid because he's had an up and down season.
Yeah.
They haven't used him a lot, you know, done a lot of 2-point conversions. And I'm proud of that kid, Alex Penaloza, for stepping up when he did, because we wouldn't be playing next week if he hadn't made that kick.
Absolutely.
Was that his first field goal attempt of the year?
Second. His first one got blocked.
Okay.
That was
So his
first game of the
second
year.
field goal attempt of the year.
Yeah, against Northern Guilford, it was blocked.
That's
First
right.
game of the year, and then that's in the last game in home game, he makes it.
And then DJ Davis comes marching down the field, and you know who number
geez.
one makes the play.
Yeah.
You know, the guy made a great play. It's a great throw. I mean, he threw that ball. If that pass is 1 foot over, it's intercepted.
Absolutely.
Because Reedsville had a man right there. I think number 5 was who's that?
For us,
Yeah,
Whitted.
Whitted was right there. He had his hand right here.
He did.
Went right past his, missed his hand that far.
It did, just missed his
I
hand.
mean, it's a great throw. And concentration for that kid to make that play. You know, they made plays, but our defense was just incredible. I said, Joe, David, I said the first of the year, Reedsville's Achilles heels, their defense, it was not good for the first part of the year.
Yep.
But we have witnessed throughout the 14 games.
Yep.
That goes back, that's coaching, great coaching by Steve Knowles, Doug Morris,
Bobby Martin.
Yep. But they put the game plan together. Those boys in there had to execute it.
Absolutely.
Those guys in the blue jerseys, they executed their game plan well.
Well, on behalf of Ram Nation, I want to thank you for all you've done here these last 41 years.
Oh, it's been fun.
I still won't believe it till I see it when you're not sitting over there. You might still be here next year, but you got to make me a promise, okay?
Yes, sir.
You going to the state championship game?
Oh, yeah.
Will you be up in the press box?
Oh, yeah.
Will you join us in the post-game show?
If you'll let me.
Okay.
If I can find you, I don't know where y'all.
We'll try and find you.
These games.
We'll have to find you in the post-game show.
I don't know where we're going to be. I got a feeling it's going to be in Hickory.
Me too.
Because we're the westernmost, out of the East region, we're the westernmost teams.
Yeah.
The western representatives are going to be mountain teams. So it makes no sense for them to travel all the way to Chapel Hill and us to do that. We're only an hour and a half from Hickory.
For those listening in that have been asking, too, I believe both of those games that will be played there will be on Saturday.
I don't know.
I think so. One's at 11 a.m., which you hate to see 11 a.m.'s championship game on a Saturday.
We've done it before.
But I believe both of those are Saturday afternoon.
That's my gut feeling, the way I've looked at the brackets.
Maiden's right down the road from Hickory, and Brevard, if they were to travel to Durham, would be 4 hours and 20 minutes.
That's absurd for them to do that.
Yeah, so good chance it'll be at Lenore Ryan University. But we'll keep you updated on Roco Radio.
You're talking about next year. I think I mentioned this before. You've heard of the Brad Paisley song?
Yeah.
The fishing song?
No.
I'm going to miss her when I go.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, I'll leave it at that.
There you go.
I'm done.
He's Dale Hagwood, our friend and a longtime statistician here. His last home game at Community Stadium, 41 years doing it here for the Rams. Final score 23-20. Reedsville 23 points, enough for the win. A field goal from Alex Penalosa, the difference. It was 23-21, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Let me sit down for a minute.
I'm going to tell you, man, my heart is still beating like a drum right now, man. Trying to relax a little bit. But, man, I'm going to tell you what a ball game, partner. As always, it's been another fun year. Man, I'm going to tell you, it seems like the more years we do this, man, each and every year, it just gets more crazier. I'm going to tell you, man, and I wouldn't have it any other way, man. It's been an absolute pleasure with you. Man, I'm going to tell you, I call you my brother. I call each and every one of you in the comments, man, brother, sister. I'm going to tell you, each and every one of you that listen to us week in and week out, y'all are family. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Y'all are family. I appreciate each and every one of you taking the time to listen in. But, man, I'm going to tell you, what an absolute ball game.
And it's not about us. We do it for you. Our mission is to highlight the student athletes on the gridiron, on the field, and the coaches that help mentor them on and off the field. But our main mission with that is to provide an outlet. We want you here. We want you enjoying these games in person and supporting our student athletes. But we know the situations where you can't. We know the situations where family members aren't here. We know those situations. That's who we're here for. We are here for them and to make sure that they're always connected to the Reidsville Rams, their McMichael Fighting Phoenix, their Moorhead Panthers, their Rockingham County Cougars. That's what we're here for. We'll continue the journey one last time on the gridiron. Next week, we'll keep you up to date where the state championship game will be held. Most likely, I'm thinking Saturday at Lenore Ryan, but we'll keep you updated.
Okay, partner, this is the time. Where we work out the weekend, I give you a call. Hey, man, what kind of restaurants we got down there in Hickory? Where are we going to eat good at? This is what, hey, we playing for this, man. Hey,
I know the minor league teams, the Hickory Crawdads. They got any seafood down there?
Hey, we're going to figure something out.
We'll find a buffet.
We're going to find
look at this. We're going to find it. Before we head out of here, one more piece of business to do. as we do every single week. It's time for your player of the game, brought to you by Tri-State Steel in Reedsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom and pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us at our 6,000 square foot, fully stocked retail metals superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. till noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metal superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote today, 336-280-4859. That's 336-280-4859 for Tri-State Steel, a value community member. It took the exact precision at the end of the game to pull out this regional championship.
Yep. I'm going to tell you what, we gave so much love to Deontay, Kendre, the offensive line, Blue Death, Cadence Pruitt. If I'm not mistaken, we about to make history tonight at Roco Radio.
Yes.
Alex Penaloza will be our first ever player of the game as a kicker. Player of the game, right there.
Number
Hands
60.
down.
Got it done.
He's it.
And here's an underrated part of our player of the game and something that needs to be looked upon. Cadence Pruitt had a tough time snapping the football on punts tonight.
Yep.
2 botched punts. On that field goal kick, he was money.
Absolutely.
When the game was on the line, number 18 made the adjustment. It was a clean snap, a great hold from Neal. It set up the kicker, Penaloza, with a chance to nail it from the middle of the field
and
advance the Rams.
And Hatley knows how it's done. I mean, he lined that thing up perfect. And, I mean, just a perfect draw right down the middle. It's good, baby.
Maybe you can learn in your chip game from Alex Penaloza.
Yeah, right. You know where my chip game's going? To the right.
In a world of players heading to Oregon, UNCG, and all across the map, number 60 was the player of the game tonight. Your Tri-State Steel player of the game, Alex Penaloza, getting it done for his Reedsville Rams. He was iced by a timeout from his own coaching staff, but he stepped back in. He made the kick. It was clean. It was beautiful. No pressure for number 60. He just gets it done, and it helps his team advance to their 31st state championship game. Your Tri-State Steel player of the game is Alex Penaloza. Final score here, 23-21, Reedsville. It's a state championship game next week. We'll have you covered on Facebook.com/Radio Rockingham, on YouTube, on our Substack page. And you can find us on X by searching for Joe Dexter Media as well. You can find the full archived game of this broadcast on your favorite podcast platform, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and so much more by searching for Roco Radio. Final score 23-21, Reedsville. They advance to the state championship game. We'll see you there next week. Take care, everybody. It's the 3Fs, family, football, and fun. We see you one last time from the gridiron next week in the 4A state championship game. Take care, everybody.
Thanks for listening to tonight's coverage of the 4A East Regional Finals. We'll bring you all the archive action on our social media pages. You can find our full broadcast at Facebook.com/Radio Rockingham, as well as on YouTube by searching for Roco Radio. You can also find us on your favorite podcast platform, such as Spotify and Apple Music, by searching for Roco Radio. Find out where we'll be next on our Facebook page, Facebook.com/Radio Rockingham. Coverage of the 4A East Finals is brought to you by Penrose Car Wash, voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County. Penrose Car Wash at 1509 South Scales in Reedsville has been serving the Reedsville and surrounding area for over 50 years. Established in 1970, this popular venue welcomes everyone. Penrose Car Wash, open 24/7, and find us on Facebook, celebrating our 55th anniversary. Penrose Car Wash, voted #1 car wash in Rockingham County 3 years in a row. Tonight's game is brought to you by Cooler Ice, Looking for a fresh ice and water option that's ready when you are? Cooler Ice is countywide. Find fresh ice and water at Little Caesars Pizza in Mayadair at 6734 NC 135 across from Walmart. And visit our local Cooler Ice dispenser at Schul's Home, 1635 Freeway Drive in Reedsville. And for all your ice and water needs, you can also find us at Penrose Car Wash in Reedsville at 1509 South Scale Street or Two Rivers Plaza in Eden at 307 West Meadow Road. Get Cooler Ice, great tasting, fresh ice, available 24/7 at all 4 locations, 16 pounds or 32 pounds, plus premium water by the gallon or 5 gallons at Cooler Ice, fresh and ready when you are. Coverage of the 4A East Finals is brought to you by Ancora Compassionate Care. When life brings tough moments, you don't have to face them alone. Ancora Compassionate Care has been a part of this community since 1987, offering serious illness care, hospice care, and now compassionate support through their counseling center. Their mission is simple: to be a supportive presence for life's journey. That's care you can count on right here at home. Visit AncoraCC.org to learn more about how they can support you. When comfort matters most, ask for Ancora Compassionate Care by name, just as they are a supportive presence for life's journey. Ancora Compassionate Care is proud to support the Reedsville Rams on their journey towards another state championship. Coverage of number 2 West Craven and number 1 Reedsville is brought to you by Shannon Moore and the team at River Lake Homes LLC, your hometown realtors in Rockingham County. Local, experienced, trusted. River Lake Homes LLC represents its real estate clients with integrity and delivers excellent service on the journey to finding your dream home. Serving Rockingham, Guilford, and Alamance counties with over 27 years experience and endless dedication, River Lake Homes ensures your real estate investment is a success. Looking to acquire or sell land, residential or commercial properties? Look no further than your hometown realtors. River Lake Homes LLC, a believer in local community and serving all of its real estate needs. To learn more about how our agents can best serve you, visit RiverLakeHomesLLC.com or call 336-772-3221. That's 336-772-3221 for your hometown realtors. River Lake Homes LLC, local, experienced, and trusted across Rockingham County and the entire Piedmont Triad. Tonight's coverage of the regional championship between number 2 West Craven and your number 1 Reidsville Rams is brought to you by Tri-State Steel in Reedsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom and pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us at our 6,000 square foot, fully stocked retail metal superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. till noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metal superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote today at 336-280-4859. That's 336-280-4859 for Tri-State Steel, a valued community member. For my broadcast partner, David Woods, I'm Joe Dexter, wishing you the 3 F's, family, football, and fun this weekend. Stay safe in the weather as well. We'll talk to you next time. We're on the airwaves right here on Roco Radio and RocoRadio.com.